All right, I'm starting
I'm
the
very
stream.
much
Uh-oh.
You go ahead, continue the banter. Where I gotta do a
Is
sound
this
check
when I'm
anyway. So,
supposed is uh is this when I'm supposed to be funny?
are we
yeah, you're allowed to be funny now. You were amazingly
Oh,
funny earlier for those that just tuned in. But but yes, you can
yeah.
start now.
Well, I'm glad I got all of that out of the way.
You're like, ah, good.
Perfect.
Oh man, that means the stream wasn't there. That means everyone missed me eating 70 pounds of flapjacks on live just streaming.
It was impressive.
Yeah.
I've never seen a gastronomic display such as that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
So,
were
It was kind
blueberry
of
ones
like
too.
it was kind of like playing like a volcano exploding but backwards. It's in reverse.
Ooh, like the science experiment.
Yeah, it was just kind of
oh
like
boy.
a vortex of matter being sucked,
So,
funneled into. Like,
My
oh my gosh.
lord.
All right. Welcome everybody to, I don't know how to make a segue out of that. So,
The pancake talk,
Do
where we talk
do
about
your best.
gastronomical.
gastronomical pancakes.
I mean, like pancakes, time is a flat circle, and here we are back again.
Oh, we've come
for
full circle.
Sentinels of the Multiverse show. Oh,
welcome
how was
to
that?
Sentinels
Oh,
of the
How was
Multiverse.
that?
very nice,
Beautiful.
very nice. We clearly have
Beautiful.
a professional among us today. So welcome everyone to our ongoing series of Road to Oblivion, presented by Team Rabid Haberdashery. This is where we play a series of Sentinel Multiverse game matches to prepare ourselves for a separate Extra Life event, where we will play against and hopefully defeat Oblivion. We have not played Oblivion yet, but this is our practice matches to get ourselves ready. We do this on a regular basis and a lot of our other programming on Rabbit Haberdashery is for Extra Life. Extra Life is a charity that donates. If you donate to them, they give money to sick kids, their families in the hospital during their hospital stay, through the hospital systems. Every one of our team, we have a team called Rabbit Haberdashery. If you go to the link, which we'll post in the chat, or look us up in Extra Life, you'll find all our team members who are supporting various different hospitals across the United States. All that money that you donate goes to that charity, goes to that hospital, to help those kids that are probably having an awful time trying to get through some type of medical condition, and makes their lives a little better. So please find some money and find some time to take a look at the page and donate. The link's in the chat. But without further ado, we're on episode 6. And today we're going to be playing La Capitan, because that's what the Wheel of Villainy picked last week. But I'm excited to say we have 2 special guests. Our normal core 2 is me and my brother Coinless, the co-hosts of the show. We have Chris back for another episode. And Chris, would you like to introduce our new special guest today?
Yes, joining us is the guy who actually probably, was the genesis of our interest in Sentinels of the Multiverse. My cousin, originally from Buffalo, but currently in Chicago, Mark, also known as the Butterfly. So welcome to the fun.
Hello. I know. Thanks. Thanks for having me on the show. I won't lie. I was a little knowing that like I was the ones who introduced you to this game. I'm very nervous that there's some undue expectation on my abilities this evening. So we'll see how this goes.
That's probably all true in all accounts. Actually,
Don't forget the
we
seething
will be.
repressed rate.
But the good news is, if you just play your cards right, we'll be like, oh man, like the master knew this was gonna happen, and us rookies just kind of just like charged
But
the
if
field.
you fail the worst, you're gonna be scorned through all of time.
No.
mean-
No, he's just
I
gonna play it
won't- I
cool. He's
won't
gonna be
lie,
like, well, you guys, I can't carry the
play it.
whole team.
I mean, we are going up against La Capitan tonight, and I ran a couple of scrimmage matches this week by myself, and I'm a little nervous, boys.
Really,
He
Really?
probably knows the exact team we should go with.
So
I mean,
let's talk about La Capitan for a little bit, because I played her once I annihilated her and I moved on.
Really?
Like, yeah, it was like,
Oh.
oh, that was a villain, and I just trounced her. It really was not a competition. So when the Wheel of Villain I picked up, I was like, ah, I didn't even. Now maybe I so single-handedly defeated her that like I didn't really she didn't have time to warm up or something. But so I don't expect a big fight, but maybe uh we'll see because as last week was any telling, if you pick a team that doesn't synergize well or you have an environment that may or may not work for you, that can really test the mettle
Yeah,
of a team.
screwing up synergies is just the worst.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I mean, I think the whenever I explain this game to people, for the first time, I'm like, yeah, and then when you get to the environment turn, you're like, we're gonna flip a card over, and bad stuff is gonna happen.
Always.
And so it all depends. Yeah, the environment is always an X factor.
I do find that some environments can be quite the equalizer, and some environments can be even worse than the villain you're playing. You're like, this villain would be a pushover if the environment didn't keep like wiping the floor with me. Uh,
Captain Kraken will never ever be forgotten.
exactly. Yeah, sometimes the environment, you know, you get some support there, and there's some people that are like, hey, the environment's like an extra hero. So there is those rare moments. But yeah, no, I'm super excited because way back in PAX 2016, we all got together. Uh, Mark came by and he brought the physical card deck with the core. I think you had maybe an expansion pack or two in there. I don't
Yes.
remember. I don't think the whole thing was in. I don't know if they had the whole thing by cards yet. They definitely didn't have the electronic version. I don't think by that point.
No, the electronic version was about a year, like the one we'll be playing with, I think came out like a year or two after that. Um, but I did at one point own all of the physical, but I split it with the buddy of mine that I got into the game with who moved out to Seattle. So like he has half and I have half.
Oh,
So
I don't know how I feel about that. You split up a complete set. There's so many
well,
emotions racing through my mind right now. Like,
we
eh,
we
yeah.
we had to have a reason to get together.
Oh,
So,
oh, oh, good
yeah.
play. Good play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can buy now I feel a lot better. But yeah, no, you introduced it to us and I got addicted. Uh, and especially with the electronic version. So the card version's great if you can get people around the table and stuff like that, but the electronic version just made it super easy. In fact, I they just did a Kickstarter recently. So the Oblivion was like the capper to the entire series, and
Hmm.
then they did a Kickstarter because Green Ronin, who does Mutants and Masterminds, which is the role playing game this Team Rabbit Haberdashery just got done playing, and there actually is another group that's still a part of the team that's playing it in person.
Hmm.
They're collaborating with Handelabra, who makes this game, and they're going to be releasing Sentinels of Earth Prime. So essentially, it's going to be another. I might not be giving it full justice, but an expansion pack of this, but with the characters of Mutants and Masterminds. And
Oh,
it's
interesting.
that Kickstarter's closed, so they're in development. I've seen some prototype runs of it. I was a Kickstarter, so I plan to get an advanced copy.
Wow.
When I get that advanced copy, we'll break it out here and we'll have some fun with it. So it'll be essentially new heroes and stuff. It's supposed to come out in 2023, so that's why I tell people to keep an eye out for it. They're still working on a lot of the art and they're playtesting a lot of the game mechanics of various characters and villains to make sure it's all like not broken stuff. So
Oh, very cool. Yeah, whenever I do always look for more physical stuff that I don't own when I go to my local game store. So
And I want to
super.
say, when Mark was with us other packs, we explored some other games. I think they've made as well that are like a little lesser known. This seems like this is their baby, like this is their prime IP. But they have some smaller games. They were a lot of fun. I remember you and Chris in particular playing a baseball pitching batting game,
Oh my
and
gosh, I forgot about that.
yeah, and I actually enjoyed watching you two play, and I don't really do baseball much at all. So the fact that I was like interested in it, watching you two play.
Yeah, they actually do have a series of Sentinel because there are different decks that represent different teams that you can play as, and there is actually a Sentinels themed team deck that I picked up at
Oh
that
yeah.
con as well.
Wow.
I'm embarrassed to admit that I've had that back in Chicago since that PAX, and I don't think I've played it once.
Oh no.
Uh,
well, you know, well, yeah. well, okay, that's all good. Um, yeah, that's a con for you. I think we all buy stuff and.
So, does anyone have any ideas who they want to play?
No, yeah, and Coinless is keeping us on task. So I'm gonna
Hmm.
I'm gonna switch over from my.
It made sense. It was about the game itself. So,
All right, so Coinless. Oh, he's. What are you doing? What are you trying to do? So.
no, I've had that there for a little while.
That
Get
doesn't
any
make it any more
reaction.
right, by the way.
I watched last week's stream, and I was just waiting for you to put it up on this on the screen so that we could start to razz on how terrible Sub-Zero is.
He's so good. I
No,
have
he's
no idea.
bad. Like I feel like
Might be
he
the worst.
is he bad or is he like because I feel like there's a couple.
He's awkward. That if I have a gripe about this game is that some of the heroes they're just awkward.
He's like
They're weird.
Wolverine
They're
without
weird
the
to make
adamantium
work.
claws.
Yeah, like actually I think the comic book character of him is pretty solid, but like yeah, his game mechanics, I feel like there's a few niche things, and then other than that, he's kind of like more of a liability because you could have picked someone else. Like he's just kind of taking up a spot. But that's my
What I'm hearing is I should definitely play as Absolute Zero.
uh you can and only because I don't think our guests are going to pick. So I'll let the guests go pick their characters first. And I also have a couple variants that are unlocked for heroes. So I have the female legacy. I forget her names exactly. I don't know why.
America's newest legacy.
I don't know why it moved in and now I can't do anything about it. That's weird.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Also, his World War II variant is pretty fun.
I have not unlocked the World War II variant. I do have the GI bunker, if you're so interested in that one as well. And then I think I have an alternate Tachyon and an alternate Wraith.
Oh, well, I have a whole bunch of options here. I apparently at some point
was unlocking
spent
stuff.
money on this game.
Oh.
Because I have all the toys. But
Nice.
Do you have all the variants as well, or no?
Yes.
Oh wow, yeah, you must have. I didn't even know you could buy all the variants.
Some past version of me spent some money on this game, and I'm kind of glad they did. So,
Right.
all right.
High five to your
I'm
past
gonna,
version
I'm,
of you.
all right. I'm gonna draft. I'm gonna pick my favorite, probably my
Go for it.
favorite dude.
Haka.
I'm gonna go
Ooh.
with-
Oh, we're gonna have a conversation about this. Haka's not
He's
bad.
He's in one of my Fatal 3.
I think
Characters
Haka's
that
not
end up
bad.
dying.
Oh, characters end up dying.
Well, not dying, but like wasn't able to play him.
That's not true.
I mean,
You
I
played him,
might-
just not. It wasn't like an optimal play. It was, but he did better than Zero. That's for sure.
I mean, I might go down, but I'll take somebody with me.
All right.
Nice,
It's like
nice.
the Hulk.
All right, Chris, go ahead.
Oof. Tough choice. Do I go solid or do I take a long shot one? Oh man, I am gonna go Expatriate.
Okay, she had a very strong showing yesterday. I
was
was
very
very
happy with her
impressed.
performance last game. Outside of Mr. Fixer, because somehow I lucked out. I picked him by mistake, and he ended up playing a key role in the win. So
Mr. Fixer last week tanked like about 100 damage. Like that's probably underselling it. Like every round he was blocking for like 20 damage. It was nuts. That's he was clutch. But Expatriate did a lot of damage, so yes. All right, Coinless, you're up.
Absolute Zero.
The whisper.
Are the voices
You're
talking to you
calling
again?
me.
Voices in his head are speaking.
It's like my own Horcrux. But I'm gonna
I'm
go.
only.
I'm gonna go with
Oh.
Chrono Ranger.
Oh, he's
Cause
okay.
Tempest and Raw are like really good, and if I want to just make it easy, I'll play them. But I don't know. I like playing some of the more complicated characters.
Yeah.
Now, is Chrono Ranger her nemesis?
No, Chrono Ranger was Plague Rat's nemesis. That was
Yeah.
last week. We kind of
Oh,
stumbled
okay.
upon
I
that
think
like their nemesis because we
Reason
saw the
probably why he
nemesis
died
damage.
first, because he got like a little extra damage, like out of the 7 hits that he did.
All right, so I've got to pick one, and so here's what happens to me, Mark, all the time is if I pick one of the core ones that I like, everyone's like, "Oh, you're playing it safe," and if I pick someone that's super variant, like that could be like everyone else has picked someone different.
Well,
So
the thing is, we have the professional here,
Oh,
so
is that
we're
it?
just gonna let him carry.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, no, wait, I'm gonna change my character because I just realized that he's gonna carry because he gets.
He's gonna carry all of us.
So I'm gonna play another character I have.
Well, that just made it slightly harder for me because I was gonna pick. So
Do
We're gonna
it. I
pick
don't
out.
care.
I can let you can
Bring it.
play him.
we need someone that does damage though. Well, Expatriate does damage. I'm gonna go.
No, you don't need. Just play what you feel like in your heart, as long as it's not like.
Mhm.
And just let Butterfly do all the damage. He's a
Follow
pro.
your North Star.
follow
Yeah.
my North Star.
Mhm.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Wraith, but I'm gonna go with a variant Wraith
Ooh.
because I'm breaking out the variant. All right. Our
Butterfly as our #1 guest
Yep.
right now.
So you get
First
the
time.
fifth row pick. You get the closer. Who you want to pick? So you're gonna play two.
I'm playing it too. We will bring.
Visionary. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's good.
This is
do
good.
it.
This is
I don't know. We'll see how this.
I don't know
goes.
if it's I don't know if it's a good team comp. Actually,
What do you mean?
I'm a little
This is
well. We got
I
Haka
love this team
tanking.
comp.
We got Haka tanking. We have a 1 DPS.
Man,
We have Visionary controlling the cards, and I don't know what
think, if
Omnitronics.
we want to be safe, we could do another tank, but
What's safety? I'm ready. Let's go.
I can
wait,
I can
that's
do well we need environment first.
here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Environment. What are we doing?
We have. I don't think
No.
we've done the block, or time
Oh, there you go.
thingy.
Here, I'm gonna swap out mine because you said you wanted another tank. I enjoy.
No. Keep yours. Keep yours.
We're
Keep mine?
optimizing. I see.
Ah. There. All right.
All right.
Environment. What are we doing?
Isn't
Guest.
Wraith a tank?
What's that? Yeah, but not as tanky as the professor. The professor's ultimate tank.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think
We did
do
Final
Pike.
Wasteland, so I would say and we did
Pike Industrial
Crooksy.
Complex, the block, and time Cataclysm. I think those are the only 3 we haven't done.
The Pike one
Which-
seems interesting.
So the block one's is easier. The what one's interesting? The time.
The Pike Industry Complex.
Pike yeah. The nuclear power plant.
All right. All right. That sounds like a
Yeah.
vote.
All right.
This is the greatest plan.
We'll see.
Nothing's gonna go wrong.
All right.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Don't forget everyone to donate to Extra Life. So, all right, and everyone is Bottle Guy's not ready.
Oh shit.
There we go.
Hey, we get new cutscenes too. We normally start with Legacy, so we always hear him say this. Ahoy, niños! Hand over all your valuables or get thrown overboard. Haha, battle. This will be fun. course, I'm like overboard into a nuclear power plant. That's pretty tense.
I have a 101% probability of our failure.
Nice. Don't never tell me the odds.
We
I
got
just did.
this.
We have a 0% chance of success. Not hearing the odds is a very illogical choice.
I wonder if she's Visionary's like nemesis, because I feel like a lot of deck control cards are coming out.
Why is a pirate deciding to attack an industrial power plant in mainland?
For radiation.
Is she going to surf
Oh, there's a
on
lot of
it?
minions. Yes.
That sounds highly unsafe. That's the bit I'm going for.
You're going full Omnitron.
Just
X.
very logical. Like, why do you call dogs dogs?
Are you
Who
gonna
came
be
up?
like a Borg?
Who was the
Are you
first
like
person
the
to name?
Borg?
Yeah.
He just has an existential crisis.
It's like the Borg.
Who was the first person to name dogs, and why?
Was it a coincidence that it happens to also be God backwards? Or is there a hidden joke or reference I'm not understanding?
All right, who takes the 4 damage? Haka or Legacy? Who wants four projectile damage? It's going to cause the same.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Give it to Legacy.
I'm going to give it to Legacy or vote
Because he can.
because
heal
he can
like that.
heal himself. The ultimate.
Mhm.
He can heal anybody, I think.
Oh, one
I
hero
think
regains 1
I think
HP.
it's
Yeah,
more
you're right.
vital to not hit him because he is the healer. So if he goes down, no one else
Yeah.
can get healed. So I think it's smarter for Aka to get hit.
Oh, well. Our votes are in. Synergies.
You gotta protect the white mage.
I think Haka is a pretty good
Yeah.
tank. Outside of the Professor, I think is the best tank of
Mhm.
the characters
Yeah,
I've played.
I can heal myself
Yeah.
pretty well.
When in doubt, ow.
Is Omnitron X our like most fragile hero? Like he's what, 20? Yeah, he's
My bones are made of plastic.
all right. So La Capitan. The game starts whenever the hero card is destroyed by a villain card. It's placed under this at the end of the villain turn. So this is just a minion. It seems like a villain that just loves to use a lot of minions.
Mhm.
That's the theme, which that's
Yeah.
pretty straightforward.
It's her crew, her pirate crew.
Yeah.
Arr.
Mhm.
Thank
Family
goodness we
error.
have Tempest for AOA.
Yeah,
My bad.
taking out the ship is, I
Oh,
think,
the ship.
the key.
Not Pajora.
So I am attacking.
The ship is the priority.
Well, the ship should die as quickly as we can make it.
Ah, okay.
Because it enhances everybody else. Let's see. At the villain, play the
Well,
top
it's
card.
This
It's what
ship
cycles
shape's gonna
the
be
other
ship
things
shattered.
into play.
Shuffle the villain trash into the villain. Oh yeah. All right,
It's
expatriate.
basically-
So of this team, who's your favorite there, Mark? Of this team comp that we got going on here, who's your favorite character? And you can divvy it up of like mechanically versus like character wise.
Sure. I mean, I think from a character perspective, it's legacy. I kind of like all three of the different variants.
Okay.
I'm a super. I have such a. I love Superman.
Yeah.
So anything that is the obvious Superman stand-in is gonna
Appeal to you.
hit me right in the feels. But the one that I actually do like to play the most is Haka. I don't know why, I just really enjoy this character.
Okay. Chris, same question to you.
I've always been a fanatic fan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, something about I just like that, avenging angel kind of idea.
She is cool, and she does have cool equipment cards.
Yeah. But I am finding that expatriates quickly climbing up the list.
So, well,
power.
this is Coinless' first time reading, having Omnitron X, so he's probably gonna take a moment to read the cards. And...
Second time. I played this guy like a year and a half ago.
Oh yes.
It's...
I would say one of my favorite, uh, one of my favorite characters to play is Stuntman, because
Oh,
he has more he does more things off his turn than he does on his turn, so you feel really badass when you play him. Because actually on his turn he's kind of meh. Um, okay, wait. Selecting a deck to
Yeah.
reveal top card.
Yeah. And I can put it. We can put it into play if we want. I was just kind of gonna use it on myself.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep, do
Since
it.
It's a little
yeah.
early to kind of be like, yeah.
when you search for
Yeah,
your
definitely
deck
put it
when
in play.
playing
Oh wait.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have access to one of my favorite characters, both like mechanically and lore-wise, which is Night Mist.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I
I
have,
gotta look up
yeah,
these characters.
everyone needs to have the packet for it to work. I think I have that one, but um now why do you like Night Mist?
I mean, she's got kind of like a cool, like occult sorcery vibe to her,
Ah,
and also, plays around with a lot of equipment, and like her cards have a special mechanic where like you'll play a card, and then you discard a card from your hand, and then based on different power markings on like you basically discard cards to fuel her other spells.
hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Parlay energy
I
dealt
gotta look up some of these other characters. I am like way behind.
put into play.
They've done a great job of making most characters feel
Trigger
distinct,
replay
both in
card.
character as well as like um playstyle.
Yeah, I almost wish they had a full comic series of all these characters. I'd love to read on it.
They do have a comic series. I think it's more X-Men style where like all of them are there, not like individual ones, but I might be wrong on
Ah,
that. But they
hmm.
do
I
have
think
their
if
own
I
comic. I don't know if it's
I'll have
still
to look.
still in run or not. It might be done. But
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna have
think
to
it's ever
take
been
time.
anything that's consistently been produced, but
yeah,
like
like
they
maybe
seem
like
to do it as
a
yeah,
couple
kind of
comics
like
out there.
one-off promo type stuff.
I do know they have a video game, which I bought, and I'll be honest, I played like one or two levels, and it was
so
Sentinels
yeah
of something. It's named something. Go ahead. Yes,
I can
focus
use
us.
defensive blast, and then if I use defensive blast, discard plating. If you do Omnitron deals X non-hero target 1 damage for each type currently reduced by plating. So I think that would let me do 4 damage to everybody.
Oh well, if you can do that, you need to do
Do
that.
it.
I
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
four
that
damage is huge right now.
I
Because
think that's how that
we're only the
works.
third hero in.
Okay, and then now you can just use this card for each type. Yes. By just what? Nope. Okay, or not. I
Hmm.
guess it said plating. Okay, I guess it was the not that plating. Discard 1 plating card. If you do, Omni deals on target.
Oh,
I guess they.
you didn't have a just card to display.
Oh, I think it meant in my inventory, not equipped. That's probably what it meant. Because I have a.
Uh,
Okay, that it just meant like in my hand. I guess it didn't mean like in play. Okay,
draw a
that
card.
that makes sense.
Search your deck for equipment card and either put it in play or in your hand. Shuffle your deck. Well, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's one of her best cards, I think.
Yeah, it's very handy. Now, let's see.
I always did like once the I've always found once Wraith like ramps up, she's one of the better. She's a great character.
I agree with that. Um, I like. I'm gonna pick this one. Stunbolt.
Oh,
And then
stun the boss.
I'm going to draw another card. And then I'm going to Put that into play. And then I'm going to play a card.
Dang.
Yeah,
You're unstoppable.
yeah, this is playing out very well that I got 2 of those back to back. Um, I'm going to go... I'm going to go with the...
I mean, infrared eyepiece is.
Oh, go ahead. Nah, sorry.
No,
you
no,
were-
no.
You were saying infrared eyepiece?
That's always a good call. But if we want to give La Capitan a chance, maybe we should.
Oh, very good.
I like
All
it.
right, so I was gonna do 3 damage, and then so I was thinking of stunning La Capitan directly because that reduces her damage by all damage dealt by that target by 1, right?
Yes. Is there
Is that
anything that's
wait?
preventing damage to her?
At the turn each, who does anyone deal damage to everybody?
No, I'm single target.
If I can get a plating card, I can do it, but I need to like get the card to do 4 damage.
Yeah, I think I can. I think I can have like a spray or something, but it depends on what weapon I get.
And the other question is, should I reveal the card of the environment and destroy it or play it?
I don't know. I guess that depends what that card is.
Yeah, right? Starts energy damage with air.
Listen to this hero, the hero spirit within you.
Oh, that guy dying would be good too.
Which guy?
The yeah, that one.
The La Apista?
Mm-hmm. Because he will mess up our equipment.
Ooh, I don't like that.
But I mean, I don't have. But I'm not the one with all of the equipment on the table right now. So live your best life.
YOLO.
Yeah, Battle Forge is definitely going to be like constantly just killing me. So hopefully that doesn't do as much damage now that I have the damage reduction.
So I can do 3 damage. Should I focus down more on the ship or try to just kill La Pista?
Okay.
Because because you're up after me, so are you able? Because then it would get La Pista down to 1, or should we get the ship out of the way, or whittle down the ship? True Shot's gonna be a pain because they heal 4 constantly.
If you can get La Pista down to 1, I can definitely kill it.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I lied. I thought it would be down.
Down to 2, that's close enough.
I think that still is okay.
Oh, you got a lot of...
Alright.
Yeah.
Hey. That's 1 guy down. I don't know if she spawns more minions, but I hope not.
Something tells me she probably will.
She flips if she has 3 cards underneath her.
Does anybody have?
I could use a cup of health.
I'm down, but
Does anybody have a power they want to use?
Oh.
You gain a life and get to use a power.
Reveal the
So
top card of a deck, put in play.
No,
I could use more equipment cards.
So I can.
Time shift.
My power is probably what you want. If you wanted to go with Wraith, we could deal with the.
You know what? Let's give.
Yeah, the heals.
Let's give Coinless a chance to not mess up this time.
Man,
that's
I know you're new to
quickly,
this show,
quickly,
but that's not
constantly
possible. So.
Well, I mean, I then use this ability, and then I can like technically let somebody else use the top card of their deck if you want. Use it by using time shifts. So.
To reveal the
Going
top of
down
their
the
deck. Reveal La Capitans. I don't know. What do you think? So we know what the boss is bringing, or we're just gonna find out anyways.
But yeah, we'll see what it is, and then we can either toss it in the trash or put it in.
Yeah, I'd say Le Capitan. How is this environment? Have you played in this environment before? I have not. Mark?
Whenever a villain target is destroyed,
I
the
have,
Capitan
but
gives
it's
hero
been
target
a while.
4
I
psychic
don't recall it.
damage. It's an ongoing. I think we should
Uh,
destroy the
I think we destroy that because every time a villain target is destroyed, she deals 4 damage to everyone.
Oh yeah, that would.
Each
That
hero
would
4 psychic damage. That's evil.
Don't like that.
Trash.
Don't like that.
See, it all worked out.
Oh, that's a great. I love that card. Takedown. I have. That card alone can neutralize like an enemy because they can't play any cards. At the end of environment turn, each target reduce all
Yeah,
damage by
good.
1. That's okay.
It's not bad. It's tolerable. Honestly, I would keep it.
That's
just for the
one
fact
of the
that
better
we get
ones.
healed,
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah, it
it's
does
like
give
the
us all
meteorite.
heals, and that's helping us probably more than her.
The damage reduction's a bit of a meh, but I mean at the same time, it's like we can force, as long as we can do more than 1 damage, we can whittle down her health more than she can us, probably.
Hey, temporal thief. That's my gear.
It's each of hero deck under look active card.
I would just choose for me. Because
Yeah, just choose.
because it's gonna do everything.
Oh, she's plundering cards.
RPG launcher. That's a good card. We found that out last
That's
game.
actually good. I didn't.
Yeah, that comes in handy.
I mean,
actually
each
happy
player
to
drawing a
check
my
card's
card.
pretty solid too. All right. So, I don't think it's gonna. Oh, it's
I
not
think
gonna really
it-
matter
Actually,
because
wait.
everyone it cancels out because of the environment.
Oh, that's true.
Good call.
See?
Not
Sometimes
just
the
a hat
environment's
rack.
helpful.
Way to go, Omnitron.
And today was saved by a vat of
I know, right?
plasma.
Yep, it's like
The environment
Saved
hero-
by
Biometric
rod.
plasma. You saved us all.
Oh wow. So okay.
I'm gonna do it again.
How many turns does she get? My God, great
Because the
almighty.
ship gave her this card. But the good news is
Oh.
the VATs are protecting us again.
She's dead.
Oh wait. She flips it if she starts her turn with more cards, so she's stealing all our cards. That pirate.
Oh, she's doing
Where?
psychic damage.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah, right?
It's totally who she's based on.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
I agree with that.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't
I
want
see
to.
it
Labs if she
now.
flips. See, at the start of the villain turn, each villain target regains X HP, where X is the number of cards under this card. Ooh. Oh, that's. Whenever like how to be dealt damage, a card from under this card is moved to the appropriate trash. If this happens, damage is prevented. Oh.
I mean,
At the end of
I'll
this
take the
villain turn,
shot on this one.
if they flip, they make everybody super Wolverine and gets like 10 extra lives to be immune to attacks.
That sounds about right. Well, we're not even on that. Does she deal that at the end of her turn? Oh, great. I'm
I'll
gonna...
take it.
Hey.
All right. Let's see here.
Ooh, Savage Mana. That's actually really good to get at the beginning.
Yes,
'Cause
provided.
you stack up murder. Good old murder.
Old murder.
So helpful.
Well,
yeah,
it,
murder.
and it might allow me to steal some of her crew.
Ooh, I like that.
Keep them out of her trash.
She's not the only thief here.
Right?
While she may steal precious items and resources, Paka will steal corpses. The true hero of this story.
That's right. Let's
The
see.
moral pendulum swings in our direction.
Yeah, no,
Nah.
we won. That's all that matters.
It's like, you have a body, you have a pile of pirate corpses under your feet, man. It's like, it's fine, it's fine.
It's fine. We won. Don't worry about it.
Expatriate is choosing a card to play.
Ooh, tough choices there.
Yeah, but also neither of them bad choices.
Right.
Should I attack the boat or should I?
Well, that's a spray, so you'll be able to do a couple of damage to a couple of things, right?
Well,
Yeah.
oh, you got the ammo in there. The ammo.
Yeah, you'll
makes that
you'll
work.
do
Two?
damage to each.
But
with
it's
that.
going to get nerfed a
Plus
little
two,
bit
so I think
because
it's
of
three.
except for
Yes.
the
X
siege
deals
breaker.
1 damage, and then that does.
I think
Yes, you'll
True
do 2
Shot's
damage
not
to
worth
everybody.
shooting at because she's just going to heal up. And we don't have enough DPS to really break through to her at the moment.
Well, it's just going to be just flat damage across the board to everybody. Just
Oh, is it everybody?
reduced. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's everybody. I didn't read the card right.
I do think we should try and focus on one guy to kill because it will come back to bite us if we don't hard focus at
Yeah.
some point. This is the best damage output in general right now. I'm saying for like
We're not a high
we should
DPS
pick
team
someone
like
to
we have been in the past. Like
we should pick like
Um,
one person to target. Like who do you think?
I think the ship. I think the ship's the target.
Chip? Okay.
And I think True Shot's the last because she out healed most of it. Not because I wouldn't want damage, but
Luckily I'm actually probably the best one to take Battleforged damage since he only does 1 to me. But yeah. Okay.
I think La Capitan wasn't as hard when I played her is because I just went with the core team and the core team's just broken DPS in my opinion. The only time it doesn't work is when like DPS works against you.
There's still damage
Uh,
type, really.
Yeah, Ra and Fishman.
Tempest,
his
yeah.
name
When you have
is.
Raw, Tempest, and our core team is Raw, Tempest, and Legacy, like regular Legacy with his buff, because then you're getting your DPS is so darn high. It could really kind of negate most of bullet sponges and multiple minion people.
Flip through time just seems like I should just keep using this card because it has like no real negatives. It's just at the end of your turn you may play a card and you may use a power.
That's essentially race card. Um, but it's also well, no, it destroys itself after the end of the turn.
Yeah, but it still seems like there's no downside to it.
No, it's still a good card.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
I like it.
And reveal the top card of a deck, and I'm just gonna use my power again. That's all I can do.
I say La Capitans again, but that's my vote. Or no, wait, because then you could put it in trash. If there's a card you want to put into play.
I'm just gonna draw for myself again, see if I can get anything good.
Okay.
Maybe I can get. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Equipment card.
Oh.
Option is 1 target, 2 projectile damage. On target may deal 1
Oh, you
target.
want to play that in there?
In play. There we go. That's
Rocket
good.
punch.
It deals 3 targets, 1 lightning damage each. If not, it's dealt 5, whatever. And then I can play this, which is another ongoing. Anytime I get punched in the face, which I'm going to by the Battleforged, he'll take 2 damage, which will be 1, but something. And now
Yeah, but you're a robot and you won't feel it, so
Nah,
fine.
nice.
I may be
You'll just
hard-coded
register
to
the
not
damage.
feel pain, but I'll still feel the emotional damage in my code. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? This game doesn't keep track of emotional damage, so we're good.
That's right. That's okay.
Ross speaks
We'll
up
just
from back.
we'll just wipe your hard drive and reformat you. You'll be fine.
Won't
When I'm
remember a
turned off,
thing.
will I dream? Okay. So teleport it to the ship.
Yep.
Bam. I did my part. Oh yeah, I can do it again.
You can do it again? Oh no, you can't.
Yeah. It's gonna be no,
It's all
it's
gonna be
gonna
negated.
work out.
No, it's not.
It's so good.
Can we screen cap? Omnitron X did not deal any damage to.
Let's
The
see.
emotional damage is
Mo-
a single oil tear rolls down Omnitron's eye.
I'm going to go with the redirect. The smoke bombs. And then, who does the most damage to everybody? Who,
One day.
I will be able to do 4 damage on my next turn.
No, I was thinking more of like, is there a minion, villain minion that does like all the cards some damage? Because then I can, if I stun bolt them, I can negate all that damage.
I mean, this guy's the Battleforge will do 5, but I mean,
Well, the Siege
it only
Breaker
do
is
1 to me,
irreducible.
so that's fine.
The siege breaker.
Whatever one, yeah, someone that's really bad would do better.
I don't have enough damage to pop through that, anyways. I'm gonna do 3 damage to the boat. 2 damage to the boat.
Yeah,
That's good.
rock the boat.
Don't rock the boat, baby.
Rock
Rock
the
the
boat.
You rock the Casbah is what you do.
All right, I'm gonna look at the environment and see if I can negate that because escape lab rat. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals 2 non-environmental targets with the lowest HP 1 melee damage each. I kind of actually want that in play.
Yeah, no, that should definitely hit the villains.
Yeah, because that's gonna hit
Yeah.
the villains well before us. So I don't want to trash it. So I'm putting it in play
Plus, it won't hurt anyone because it literally can't. with
because of the vat.
VATS.
Oh, the vats. The vats are gonna cause that. Yeah, you're right.
It might as well play it. You know,
Yeah.
it literally does. Yeah.
it does nothing for now. Unless the vats go away somehow, then
Plague rat just like, hey, what you guys doing over there? That's cool. I'm just gonna sit here with my popcorn and watch.
that's pretty much it.
I like how they ride. We got the vat with the rat.
I know.
Maybe we'll have
Hey,
something on a
we-
map.
We need we need card writing team was just phoning it in that day.
Yeah.
We need some turtles in there too. We need
Super
pizza
cat.
Bats.
Super
We're gonna have
cats.
some bats. We're gonna just let Mark carry the whole team here. So close.
I mean,
So close.
I'm doing something a little bit.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
you
rebooting
are.
over here.
get right. Since you have the lowest health, get ready to do one
Thank
more
you.
thing.
I mean, I destroyed her 4 psychic and I did a little bit of damage. I feel like
You're right. It's
it's
true.
a lot better than absolute 0 at least.
That's true. He's like the
I feel
whole
like I've
whole
made
game. He's just
remarkable
hitting
progress.
himself and healing himself for no. He's causing damage to heal his
I
damage.
can either use my power on someone or I can use rocket punch it again for 1 damage.
Nice.
Probably the power. Probably the power. Okay. Does anyone want to use a card, or
Like a pivotal card. Well,
Yeah.
does anyone have a card that can do 5 damage?
yeah.
Because then you can get
What?
through the boat and kill
No.
the boat.
reveal the top card of a deck, put it into play, or into the trash? So you can either use the card or we throw it out. If not, I'll probably just use it on myself again. So that's why I'm offering the chance.
I mean, I don't think I have anything that would work on instant speed to.
Yeah, I don't
kill
think you
the
have anything
boat.
that gets above 4 without a buff.
I'm gonna keep attempting
go
to
for
get
it.
the card that lets me just blow it up with 4 AoE damage.
Sure. Go for it.
That is not the card.
Whenever legacy we dealt 5. Oh. Oh, did you give it the legacy? Oh.
No, that was just my draw at the end of the turn.
Oh, that was your draw. Oh, I got it now. Convert all damage to toxic damage. What?
How
Gonna
does
hit
a
the skip button on that. It's gonna take forever.
how do they fit a boat in that vat?
Oh wait,
It's a ship rat. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter though, because it does 1 damage.
I don't know. All right, I guess it doesn't.
Oh no, hit the boat.
Hit the boat first, I guess, just in
Gonna
case.
get one.
Mm-hmm.
One more.
In
We need
case
one
the
more vote.
rat suddenly starts using kung fu, isn't it?
I mean, it actually does damage now because the other vat is causing +1 damage.
It is. I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out what
So
that said. Increase.
what?
Okay, yeah, no. So now we get free healing. Though we don't get the damage reduction. We get free healing still.
Well, I think also. Yes, and now the environment rats are working for us.
Hey, that's good.
Yay, rats.
So the rat is being helpful.
The environment is. Oh, she's flipped now.
And well, actually, now it's even better. We have the rat.
Oh,
She's
whoa! The ship
Yep.
filled up to 14.
Okay.
Now it
Now
hurts.
we just need to hit her until she dies, and the rat is going to be vital for.
Did we even?
Now there's another
Now, like, I don't even feel like we've done. We didn't even do a lick of damage at this point. Like, the ship's got
It's
like.
okay. We need to hit her until she dies. Quantity of attacks over, and she's stealing more cards.
No, she's just
Oh
kind
boy,
of
this is-
shuffling our cards. She's just taking it, but the 1 psychic damage afterwards should be interesting.
Well, the main thing about
Yeah, but
this is
she'll
the fact
be-
that she gets more defensive barriers every time she does this. That's the
You know what I
caveat.
need to do is that card comes up enough times, and now that it's doing damage, I probably need to stun bolt her, and that'll negate it.
I don't think she should have any more of those then, should she? She used 3 of them.
Yeah, you would think she wouldn't have more than 3.
She has 1 more.
Omnitron's gonna absorb that. Oh no. Well,
Yeah, but the ship will cause her trash to cycle.
I don't care being hit if that's a thing we need to do. I mean, I literally will absorb it.
I think you're the
or
only
we-
one that's.
Do I lose all my stuff if I do, or no?
No. It's just gonna go. Yours is gonna be diverted to Haka. That's what it's telling me.
Oh. I mean, it's 1 damage, right?
Yeah, it's 1 damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, no, it won't be any damage because it'll go to Haka. Due to smoke
I mean,
bombs.
it'd still be 0. No, the thing is, it's psychic, so I take -2 to all psychic damage.
Yeah, but everything gets
on top of
converted
it.
to poison damage right now because of the environment.
Oh yeah. Do I have that? I don't know.
So
Let me
you
check.
need but I think that's how come it's
Maybe.
causing damage is because that card's also.
Ah, you're right. We get healed.
Do we?
Yeah, because the healing that it dropped it reduced damage, and we
Yeah.
get 1 healing on our turn, so we still get the heal.
Yeah, that's true.
Works.
And I mean, this benefit for us because they have 10 healing, which is not like going to affect their end margins at all. Well, that very much is going to help us.
There's somebody in the Twitch chat said that Mark guy sounds really cool. He's got a good voice.
I saw that, but I wasn't sure if that was Mark.
That was not me.
No.
No, I
then.
think that I
But
believe that
you have
may
a.
actually that may actually be my buddy, the owner of the other half of my
Very good.
Sentinels collection.
Nice. Well,
Jake,
welcome.
Jake Hoskins. Jake said?
Well,
Jake Hoskins is the username.
Well, welcome, Jake. Yeah, he's got a voice made for radio. Yeah.
Yep, former podcaster on a couple podcasts, if I remember correctly.
Nice.
It's true. Long time ago.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
was your
take.
number 1 guest on the one.
I was gonna say, yeah, I already did that for game shows. I think. Nice. Who's got the second highest?
He and I used to run a trivia game show together.
I remember you telling me about that. It was wasn't there like a globe symbol for it or something? Or no?
No.
No. Ah, damn. Well, I can't get mine.
Oh no, this is bad.
Or was that the podcast that
Oh no, this is really bad.
what's her name was
Uh,
on? Oh, 5 damage.
Eric Wraith is Wraith. Yeah, no. Oh no, that was this. Never mind.
Oh.
The rat took it. That rat is a hero.
Yeah,
But
hero to
this
the
is
cause.
bad because you have the lowest health now. That means you're gonna get attacked by the psychic pirate dude who does 5 damage, unless you have like I was getting reduced damage because I had like a defensive measure against him. But now you're the one that's probably gonna get hit unless you divert it. Did she become a
She split across time.
okay?
Time.
That's why
Yeah.
she's part mermaid.
I think she's going with like Pirates of the Caribbean style, or like undead crew.
That makes sense. No, yeah, no, she's a dead fish. That explains it. She's a wait. She is a zombie fish pirate captain god, maybe
Possibly.
goddess. I don't know. Kind of looked like a Greek attire on the other screen side.
All right, we're trying to focus down this ship.
I think that's no wait. I don't think we should be doing that.
The ship? Well, he's got
Well,
two targets, so
we
Well,
can't
don't we
do
need a-
damage. We can't
we
do
need a-
damage to the captain.
I thought we have to in order to because she has
We-
Wolverine regeneration on all her crewmates.
But
until you bring her down.
I mean, yes, I realize that we have to, but we're not able to.
At the start of the turn, each villain target regains X.
we need to
number of
unflip
X
her. Is that it?
cards under this card. Whenever it would be dealt damage, a card from under this card is moved to the appropriate trash. If there are no cards on this, yeah. So I think
It would have moved
need
cards
to-
from her.
yeah. So if we have to
Oh,
keep hitting
I'm
her
dumb.
with like damage, or else she'll just keep healing everyone for that amount, and it weakens the healing too every time we hit her. So the only one we really can hit is her. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, we can hit them, other people,
We
but we're
can,
kind
but
of
it won't
wasting
do
time.
anything.
They'll heal
'Cause we
up.
don't have enough DPS.
Yeah, I'm in here
sometimes I
feeling
get-
this is this DPS is the way to go with her, but we'll see. We'll see.
We literally just have to hit her till she dies. Just again
That seems like the
again.
strategy from the start.
and
I
again.
feel like this is a Hawkman strategy with the mace.
It's a great idea. Okay, Slipstream is done.
So who do you think is the worst standard villain, Mark? Like who's the most apex villain?
I really like I believe it's called the Dreamer.
Oh yes, the Dreamer is up.
'Cause
I would say
it-
the Dreamer's on my top 3 worst, as in
I
like
did use that definitely.
most difficult.
Yes, but it's such an interesting flip of mechanics because
Yes.
you can't deal damage to the villain itself.
Right.
Kind of, yeah, it's neat.
I mean, she can only take 5 damage at all through the whole game.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you lose.
Bracket
And
punch.
I found her challenging, because the mechanic flip.
Captain.
And 5 is nothing. So like that's like collateral damage in the slightest.
Okay,
It's like
It's
the
letting
cla-
me choose which cards to put back into someone else's deck. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just like
It
a
doesn't
random.
show me what cards they are. That's weird.
Rocket City. What? Oh, it shows Haka, Wraith, Legacy. Does anyone just want me to prioritize putting your trash? Can you like draw them back?
Is anybody more reliant on cards?
I mean, Wraith's always got good cards to bring back out, but yeah, I mean, you. I don't want to get in the way of anyone else. Maybe Legacies? I don't know what you think, Legacy.
I would say either Legacy or the Wraith.
Yeah, I'll just do Legacy and Wraith.
Select a card to put in the trash. Oh,
Yeah,
all
I
of us?
just do this one, just because it won't let me. Okay, and then I'm gonna punch her again because I get 2 attacks.
Sweet.
So now her regeneration's down probably to 13, and that means we only need to hit her like another 20 more times.
Every was it every
Every
trip starts
strike?
with a punch.
And Any number of equipment cards. I'm trying to deal X.
All right, let's see. I'm going to. Is our damage boosted right now?
It's net 0. So we don't get any boosts or debuffs.
Okay. I think. Deals one part.
Were you gonna try to stun her, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna stun her. But I don't know if I do. I don't think I do any damage, so I don't select the card to put. Which card should I put in the trash? I can't see cards.
This is the same thing I had.
Yeah.
You just have regular
but
legacy.
who puts to put a card in the trash? It says select a card to put a card in the trash.
Because she stole these cards from us, and then they get sent back to our trash when we do damage to her.
I'm gonna go with legacy. Okay.
Hey, reduce damage. That's good if we can get it back.
Yeah, because sometimes she does one psychic damage to everyone, so I'm kind of hoping that. Should I do more damage to her?
See if you can do. Can you re-hit her with throwing knives? If so, then you can do.
Does it matter? If I
yeah,
do...
because you could. I had like a 2-tick thing, and I could hit her twice, so you could probably do 3 of them, maybe.
But if I do 3 damage to her, does she go down by 3? Does a 12 go down to 9, or does it just go down to 11?
Yeah, it'll go down to 9.
Yeah,
because
the 12 go down to 9.
It's not. You don't do 3 damage. If it's like every time you hit her, yeah. But if you do like 10 damage, no. I was with throwing knives. Like each individual hit, like would not the damage itself, but each individual.
So if I did 1 shot of 3 damage, I only take 1 tick off her.
A tick is basically anytime you attack her, it takes 1 tick off because that card absorbs all the damage. So, but it doesn't matter how much like.
That's the part I wanted to hear before I clicked on the card. But
That's
okay.
What I said. I said that. And
I would have done something different.
Damage, I'm like, yeah, wait, no. The damage from like the attack, it doesn't.
So I can do 3 damage. Should I even focus on her, or should I do 3 damage on something else?
I mean, you might as well hit her now because everyone's gonna heal unless we can kill La Pista before her next turn. So
I can get close.
Yeah, if you get.
He's
close.
down to 1.
Legacy.
We should be able. We can kill him. Otherwise, though, it just the amount of attacks matter more.
You could do the takedown thing. Would that give us a breather because then she can't draw any cards, or no?
That might help.
I think that is actually my best play.
Good call. CJ the cat has made an appearance, wondering what I'm doing.
I would also throw out if you allow me to use my power, I could try to do the 3 damage across, but because I have a power that does 3 individual targets 1 damage, but you decide.
Let's see.
How did I go from being the lowest health to being the highest?
Because we've all been.
We're all taking our lumps.
Yeah, we're all taking the lumps. And honestly, we all started with higher health than Omnitron X.
Yeah. The part that kind of sucks too is like half my cards. Like if you take enough damage, you lose the thing.
Interesting.
Give you this back, expatriate.
Oh, thank you. Greatly appreciated.
Got a La Pista.
Yeah, that would be a knockout blow. I know it's a little overkill, but
yeah, it's either that or he gets returned to absolute full health.
Yeah. Well, and that saves our. And yes, put him under Savage Mana.
Nice. Stacking up that corpse pile.
I like it.
Turn into a,
Uh,
corpse mansion.
are you considered to have the lowest HP legacy? Because I can smoke bomb it and reduce the damage by 1 for you.
I believe. Sure. Yeah.
Tied for last, yeah.
Yeah.
You and Wraith. It's psychic, unless it gets converted, I think I can tank it. But
Yeah, it'll be 1 poison damage by the end. Because the sunbolt took a little bit off. Oh no,
Didn't
it,
deal
the
any
vat
damage.
math.
mathed it out. Destroy all vat
Destroy
cards.
all
Uh
bad cards.
Weird.
X toxic where X is the number of that. Oh no. I think that's 6 damage. Wait, deal
5.
X, no, 2 damage. Number
5.
that's sorry, plus 3.
So we're gonna get
Oh no.
we're gonna get 5 damage across the board.
Mm.
I guess that's
I guess
so you don't get too that's the card that makes you don't get too comfortable with all the vats.
Well, I mean, everyone else
Mhm.
gets hit, I guess.
The villain gets it first. That's always my vote.
Yes.
Legacy.
Go. Each player draws a card, and then choose for us. Unless you want to do villains first.
I'm always villains first.
Yeah.
Just in case I didn't do the math right on something. That way. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, that's fine. She'll heal back up though.
Now we take
All
our
right.
bumps.
Yeah, I think it's just choose for us. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Just.
It's gonna on the face. I don't know how I feel about all this, guys. Like Capitan still laughing at 75.
And we
I
can't
told you I
do
was
it.
nervous.
It's
Mm.
fine. It's
I think team comp is something we
Plenty
gotta
of
be.
game to go, boy. Yeah, game to go.
That's
We
true.
got this.
That's true. We're just giving a show for the audience. That's what we're doing. Yeah, that's getting annoying. That full re-heal is killing. Nah, you can't play anything.
Wait, dang it, the equipment I had is gone. Now I think about it. That was the worst time for them to do that, because like taking.
I love that takedown card. It does so many. Uh-oh. Haka or Omni? I'm going Omni. That's my vote.
Okay, one day I'll get my heal card. Oh wait, now I'm the lowest health bracket, so maybe. Yeah, I think I'm also gonna hit with a psychic. But psychic now, so maybe.
Ooh, 5 psychic.
I
Right.
have a thing that lets me tank 2 psychic
Yeah,
damage,
so
so
yeah,
I
so we're
tank.
going. Yeah, you're tanking that.
But also, could I get the? Ooh, maybe we should.
No, because then it's gonna redirect the damage to the hero with the highest HP.
Yeah, no,
so
we could have.
so no.
Yeah, we should have done Haka, so then it would be me, and then it would have been one.
I don't think
but
Haka was the highest HP though, or you wouldn't have been
they
the
used
highest
Tide.
HP.
Or no, not a Haka. Sorry, the other person, so it would have been only 1 damage to me. But that's fine. Or 2. Oh yeah, here's my ability. Whenever I take damage, I can hit somebody, so I guess I'll hit her to reduce the regen. Wraith, because we're
Yeah. No, that's not the card one. That's right.
I could definitely use a healing mint when Legacy gets around. Just like throws a bit. It's like all of my circuitry has been ripped out. It's like, it's fine. You're just Just throw a band-aid on it.
That's right.
Fine.
Band-Aids. Band-Aids not on
All
wires.
of my all of my vital cords are being held together by a single band-aid. This is suboptimal survival.
All right, I'm gonna take one away from Captain.
RPG launch is a nice card.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a chance to use it.
We need environment to
Hopefully.
come in to give us a breath of fresh air. That's what we need. We need environment to be like heal all players to full. That'd be great. I don't think that exists,
That
but
would be cool. Mm.
yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like this assault rifle's one of our better guns.
Yeah.
3 targets, 2 damage, and can you hit her more than once? If you can hit her 3 times, that'd be the best.
Yeah, it doesn't. It won't let you hit the same target twice.
Ah.
Oh man. Alright. The boat? Or are we? I think we got 2 turns left, I think, before we start losing people, unless something dramatic changes.
If we can get her to 1 regen, yeah.
Well, a lot of the
I think we
minions
should be
do
able to start
5
1
damage, do
Yeah.
5 damage to somebody, and we're all like teetering on that. We're getting close to 10, so I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
so, but it's not impossible. Just
Let's do. You draw a card, you may play a card. Is shuffle your trash. Ain't got nothing else. Okay, at the start of your turn, up to 3 heroes targets regain 1 HP.
oh, that's not bad. Yeah, you need to get that out there.
There we go.
When
There we
hero
go.
whenever a hero plays a card, you get how much health?
Start of your turn, up to 3 heroes regain 1 HP. If not
Oh, you can't be dealt more than 5 damage though.
Yeah, well, no. If I take 5 damage at in 1 turn, then I lose the card.
Well, that's no good.
I mean, it's still. I mean,
It's a good
I
card.
just
It's just you
take
just
that
gotta
much damage.
just don't take the face shots.
Okay. I can rocket punch her, and that'll reduce her down to 5. Or I can take the risk. I'll just do that. That's okay. Take my rocket punch. And no, there's not actual punch in that. But I mean, you want to try and open your mouth? That's fine for the just get destroyed. You don't need teeth. I guess we need one more.
One more vote. One more vote.
You gotta tip the scales there. And then the secondary rocket punch. No one expects the second one.
Nobody expects.
It's a little pow pow.
And maybe eventually. Oh wait, as your turn, you draw a card or play a card. Okay, another decent.
Okay, I guess I'm going to. I'm all loaded up on my equipment, so here we go. Now, I'm going to deal up to 3 targets 1 damage. I'm hoping I can just triple tap her. So there's 1.
Please. Need that triple tap. I think we should do though is we should leave her at 1 because if we let her flip, then she'll start doing 4 damage to us.
Oh.
So I think we should leave her at like if we can get her to 1, she only heals them once. No, we can't do it more than once.
Nope.
Unfortunate.
Well, there goes that idea.
Actually, we might want to leave her at 2.
It's getting a little too precise. I don't know if we're gonna have those type of choices.
I'm just trying to
You-
think because I
you're-
know I have 2.
You're talking.
No,
You're talking from
AoE
a place of strength there. I appreciate that, but still. All right. So I'm going to. Should I look at the top 2 cards of the villain deck and put one on the? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this instead. Oh, look at this. Shuffle the villain trash and reveal the cards from the top until 3 crew cards are revealed. Put them into play. Yeah, that needs to go. And then Temporal Thief, which we don't like, but the top on the deck, the Temporal Thief is going to be, the card's going to be next because the Motley Crew needs to go in the bottom because 3 more minions is going to wreck us.
Yeah.
That is true. So she's gonna get more of her Wolverine regeneration, but I guess status quo. Am I right?
I mean, also the takedown kind of bought us around.
Alrighty, well, let's see what we get.
See what we got here.
Yeah, I think that's the best one. Outside of everyone drawing a card and just seeing what that pops up, but I don't know.
Let's see,
I could always use a card, but you know, a bit of variety, you know.
All right. Well, we'll give you a card then.
Yay!
I give you a card and you a card. And tactical shotgun's not bad.
Ooh, that is good. Yeah. We just need to break her length thing, and then put this card in play. Shuffle your deck.
So I think
Ooh,
another one of the worst villains is Iron Legacy. Like as in like he's one of the toughest ones. I found him to be a beast. Because he's like all the legacy buffs and then he starts doing crazy damage. And you're like, "What?"
Thank you.
Mark, what villain do you think is the strongest villain of the core series of the core decks?
I just realized. So if I use my power, I can destroy that card that lets her use the regeneration thing, and then that would let us actually finally break her out of her heal state. I think. Instead of giving her 3 more round charges. So I think I'm going to use this on her. I think that would be the best move.
Okay. Try it.
Power.
Sure.
Time shift. We're going to use it on the Capitan. So now we're going to trash it, so now she can't do the dumb thing again. And she's all out of these heal cards. So she can't regenerate anymore. Now we just need to break her.
Is she all out of them or is she shuffled?
She had 4. Oh, wait, no, her trash got shuffled. So they're back in the thing again. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
When did her trash get shuffled?
Like every turn, that's what the ship does, right?
The ship does it.
Extreme mutagen. Is this Revenge of the Rats? Like, has the plague rat come back to haunt us from last week?
Yeah.
Like, we beat him last week, and now all I see is rats on the screen.
We made off-stream puns about him, and now he's like, my revenge!
You said
Well, to be fair, it's characters with least amount of health, so it's still those guys. Yay! The rats, they've come to aid us in our time of need.
Maybe
Ratman has appeared.
he's changed teams. He's all like,
Ratman.
no, he's converted.
I think I'm seeing a new ally to the Sentinels. Sentinel Super Associates, or for short.
No one speaks of this.
We got Captain Kraken and his new sidekick, Lab Rat.
Lab rat. Squeakers.
The mighty Lab Rat.
This is not good.
Mm.
I guess I'll take it this round. I mean, we got about 2 rounds in us of
I
this
can
type of
heal you
punishment.
for what?
I say we have 2 rounds in us at best before one of the heroes go down, and then we're I don't know. We're kind of behind the curve.
Well, you know what?
Legacy
he's-
should survive more because he can heal.
I mean, she does have a crazy amount of equipment, but the problem is like, I don't know, like I can't do damage to a lot of people. I think your team comp doesn't have enough DPS.
No!
Not the rat.
mighty
He's the
rat, why?
MVP right now. Jeez.
MVP Rat, why you do this? Destroy one.
Destroy
Oh,
X
no.
hero cards, ongoing or equipment cards, where X is the number of crew cards in play plus. Oh my god. That's gonna hurt. Each villain regains 2 on top of that. Jeez. I don't know. I don't know, guys.
well, I'll pitch my.
Can take my submachine gun.
Submachine.
Oh, jeez. This is gonna hurt.
I need the elemental plating or else I'll die. Defensive blast.
That's right. You will die if that goes.
I
I can get rid of the eyepiece. I don't know if I want to. Or jeez. Let's do this. Let's do this. Throwing knives. I'll give up throwing knives.
Okay.
I feel like because I don't feel like we're done.
No, I don't know how many we're being forced to get rid of here either. Can't remember.
Defensive blast would have been really nice.
Destroy X hero.
In theory, but it doesn't really.
We have to get rid of
work.
1, 2, 3, 4. This should be the last one. Wait, 5. We need to get rid of 5. We're on card 4, so 2 more. If my math is right, which it could not be.
I can get rid of defensive blast. It could have been very useful, but I mean at this point, it's kind of a maybe. There's also whenever Omnitrix is dealt damage of a type currently reduced by plating.
Yeah, but you have to use the power. Oh, discard a plating if you do Omnitrix of each type.
I haven't gotten any
currently
plating for some reason, but I have like 20 of them in my inventory.
If I just have another 10, 20 turns to play cards unanswered, this character is gonna be amazing. Still better than 0.
Hey,
just saying, still better than
he's
0.
doing all right. I mean, he's not Tempest. I'll understand that, but
Give it to Haka's reduced by 1.
They're all reduced by 1 because of the smoke bombs.
no, he doesn't. Wait. I think Haka has a reduction of 1.
Haka has a reduction on
So
him.
we shouldn't have used it on Haka then, because he could have gotten a reduction of 2.
Yes. Well, here we are now.
Hit or transferred. Either way, Haka's gonna take 3 damage now. So. Someone's
Yeah, it should have been transferred to Haka, but I don't know if that's going to be the game-changing point there, though. We'll see. Let's see.
Haka deals up to 2 targets 3 damage, equipping that's better than nothing. Haka regains 2 HP and draws a card isn't bad either.
Yeah, actually,
really just- it's
Haka
one
might
of
want
those
to
two.
might be able to. I
Oh
mean,
no,
they're
yeah,
gonna be.
you definitely
Go
you're
ahead.
gonna want to heal up because otherwise, heal actually, heal, so
He-
I can heal you more, and then I'll take the hit from the psychic pirate dude. Otherwise, oh no, she has Maria. Anytime we kill someone, she just hits us with 4 psychic damage. We're dead.
Hmm.
She got that card out. I didn't even know. We just haven't killed them, so I completely forgot that was there.
Oh.
Is it-
I mean, I don't know. So, Mark, so what's your
Yes.
thoughts on the core set, the strongest and weakest villain, and then the strongest and weakest hero of the core set?
Well, I mean, I think obviously the weakest villain is the Baron, but he's supposed to Baron Blade. The one that I actually hate more than anyone is, I,
Gonna get you out of the danger zone.
I think he's in the core set, and I'm spacing on his name, but he's like a braided out like drug user.
Oh, he's not. I don't think he's part of the core set. No. So
Oh,
the four core set are Omnitron, um, uh, I want to say Thanos, but he's not Thanos. He's a red alien. Uh,
Grand Warlord Voss.
Brain Lord Voss,
Yes.
thank you. Baron Blade, and then Citizen Dawn.
Oh, Citizen Dawn.
I would
Without
concur.
question.
I would concur that Citizen Dawn is the toughest villain, and Baron Blade's the easiest. Now, of the heroes in the core deck, which one do you think is the most OP or best for whatever reason? And then what is the least?
I would say most OP would probably fall between either Tempest and Wraith. I think are the two of the strongest. Although Tachyon can be surprising. Um, I kind of love how she just lets you like cycle through and play like a million cards at the same time. It's pretty awesome.
I think her playstyle does accurately represent a speedster, which you would think would be very hard to do in a card battler. But I think
I'm gonna use Rocket Punch, and then we'll finally be able to start dealing damage to her.
oh,
Is everybody ready for that? Or do you want me to reduce it? Do you want me to hit her once with Rocket Punch? And then do you want to start focusing on the other guys? Because either way, we're going to be in a situation where the whole Maria Helena's revenge is going to start just eating away at our life. So we either focus purely
focus
on Le Capitan
focus on
or
Le
spread our
Capitan.
focus.
Focus on Le
Pure focus on
Capitan
Le
because I feel like everything else
Capitan.
has not been working as well.
So I'm just saying, like, we're in a bad spot.
Thank you for calculating the obvious there, Omnitron X.
You're welcome.
I would like
Our
everyone to
odds of
know that we
success
are
0. Only this time he means
the
it.
chance. That's right. No, really, guys, I've been telling you this right along. Our chances of success are. Why do we bring you
I
along?
calculated this from the very start. We have 0 chance of victory. A very round number.
So you can.
I'm gonna get rid of
blow
Helena's
up-
Avenge.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yes.
As
Yes.
soon as he said that ongoing card was a problem, I was like, I've got 2 cards that can deal with 2 ongoing, destroy ongoing cards. Now, here's...
Now we can hard focus everybody else.
So, who does damage to everybody? Because I want to stun bolt them to reduce their damage by 1.
Battleforge is gonna do 5 to the lowest HP. The Barge is gonna...
Just
You
be a
can't
barge.
highest
reduce
HP
the-
is True Shot. Highest HP is
Can't
True
reduce
Shot.
the siege breaker.
And then
so-
highest HP for Siege. Yeah.
So I should do La Capitan just in case she draws anything.
And then she does highest HP. So whoever's at the highest HP is gonna get obliterated.
What? Oh. Hey! We scratched her. We're doing damage, folks. Should I check out the environment, or should I do 1 target, 3 damage? Let's do 1 target, 3 damage.
Let's do the damage.
The non-damage
Okay.
game hasn't been playing well, so let's... There you go. Race pulled some... Got
I
rid of that
think-
ongoing card. And
I
did
think I
4
can do
damage.
something
I can do
if I get to
something.
my turn.
Alright.
What is the most common damage type? You may want to be immune to that damage and then tank all that damage if possible.
Let's see. We're getting. Well, you can't reduce.
It's irreducible, but if you're immune... Is irreducible the same as immune? I feel like... Because if you pick your immunity and... I mean, I don't know if you want to pick fire damage as immunity, but like maybe... they got all different damage types. This will make it difficult. There's fire damage, there's 4
Fire,
projectile damage,
energy, and
energy.
melee.
Yeah,
You don't have to worry about energy because you're at the highest, or I'll take the psionic damage hit because I can manage that. If Wraith can do the smoke bomb, I can take it and I'll only take like 2 damage.
Oh, you're
So
going
if
with that. Okay.
You take
I was gonna
I'd
say you probably
say,
should
like,
take the fortitude.
fire or whatever. No, yeah, fire probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna take fire.
Yeah, because 2 people are gonna get fire damage, so you can be one of them and just absorb that.
Yeah, let's
see what the environment deals us. Okay.
Yes.
The rats are
Yes.
back.
do
They're
it.
at-
Nibble, nibble, nibble.
Wait. Do you want the experience to deal the escape lab rat 1 damage? Do we? Yeah, why not?
I mean, make it more. Yeah.
It's only 1 damage, right?
Yeah. Take 7 immediately or something. Yeah, Battleforge, just because he can feel more pain. And Battleforge again, because he actually maintains pain.
Yeah. Maintains pain. Exactly.
But she heals, so. Yes. No more healing.
No
And
more
she's gonna flip
healing.
back.
But she can deal with it. That's 1 turn of her. Oh, crap. 3 toxic damage. Yeah.
Beast damage
I like
dealt by the
Expatriate's
card.
getting some pops off, too. Uh-oh. What? Stun bolt. Flak jacket. Oh, nice. Flak jacket saving your butt.
Oof.
Ah, the damn ship. Oh wait, stun bolt. Oh, expatriate can't use powers. Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
that's
That
not
hit
good.
me before.
It's all the same. Who's taking the 4? Is it gonna be Wraith or is it gonna be somebody else?
If I get hit like with enough damage, I just straight up lose 2 of my cards,
Oh
which
yeah,
like
that's right.
including the heal. So
Oh, Legacy's gonna take it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Legacy's got fire damage coming to him, doesn't he? Okay.
He does, but he's immune to it.
Okay,
is
but
true.
2 people are okay. Yeah. I think at the end of the day, it's still gonna hurt. We're just at that
Oh
point.
wait, no, and there's
Here, I'll take it.
I don't.
Ew, wham, Omnitron.
I
You know.
I'm trying
Oh
to. I
wow.
have this
Oh wow. The
strategy.
audience feels otherwise.
I have a strategy. Okay, I have a strategy, and if it works, I mean, it's still gonna hit me.
What's the odds of that working there, buddy?
I mean, if I don't take 2 more damage, I might be able to do like
When I'm
7
not just
or
dealt
8
damage type
to
currently reduced by
everybody.
plating. Deals 1 target 2
Oh
of
yeah.
that damage. I
Okay,
mean,
so who just Le Capitan or
should we do a mad scramble for Le Capitan or should we focusing? Should we take out
I
minions?
I
I
think
don't
we
know.
should spread out the I'm gonna
I don't know. I don't
get.
think we have enough health to spread out damage for too long.
Well, if
But
we can take out all of her minions, then we should be able to
okay,
focus on her
sure.
more easily. So I'm just trying to. I'm trying.
You
It's
keep
not
changing
gonna work.
strategy, Omnitron. Pick.
My strategy hasn't changed.
Recalculating,
It's complicated.
recalculating. Like, come on, damn it.
Sounds like a GPS.
trying, trying to get somewhere. What? Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
He's Chip, the amazing Chip.
Oh,
Okay. It gets reflected to either Haka.
I was gonna go Haka because he gets 1 less damage too. So I think. Smoke bombs. Oh, this is not good. Not
No.
good.
I told you I was worried, and also very afraid of embarrassing myself, both of which I'm accomplishing this evening.
No, I wouldn't worry about that. I was very afraid about the team comp, but I've been heckled quite a bit of being like, "Oh, you're playing it too safe. We're not doing enough heroes." I'm like, "But
We
I
need
like
to
to
lose
win."
at least once, okay?
Oh, is this the
If we
part of the
if we
movie where
win
we
every
lose? If we lose one and then
yeah,
we lick our wounds and then we go
no
undefeated.
one likes a Mary Sue, okay?
Oh,
We
okay.
have to have
All
some
right.
struggle.
You know what?
This is our anti Mary Sue arc.
Ah, very good. So, Mark, have you played Oblivion yet?
I've tried. I've started a couple of games within the program,
Okay.
but I don't understand enough about what's going on, about how that game mode specifically functions. So I feel like I need to go in and actually like read something on the internet to like explain how this all works.
So I'll give a shout out to Handelabra Games has a Twitch channel as well, and I
Mhm.
watch them. I have not watched. They do Oblivion episodes. I have not watched one of those for like a second or two. Um, but that'd probably be one of those ones to look at. I know
The healer or the ship?
the what?
Should I kill the healer
Oh,
or the ship?
Probably the
can you
ship,
kill?
because
Holy
Well,
cow!
I
The
can't
Battle
kill,
of
I
Haka.
can't kill the ship, but I can get us pretty darn close.
I would love to see someone scratched on the board, but
Do what you
Well-
think as the master of this game.
Yeah,
do what
you
Okay.
can't go wrong.
Well, all right, we're gonna
Do it.
take out this
Because
one
she
then.
deals 4
Uh,
damage. I think that might have been
Yeah,
the
she
better play.
hurts. That's good.
And
Yeah, put
I
her.
will
Yeah, your
steal her.
bag of corpses.
Mark's been waiting for the ultimate moment to like unleash
Well,
his
you know.
superpower of just owning the game. He'd be like, boom.
mean,
like,
yeah.
I think now's
Like
the
wanted
time.
to see how we did. And
Should
then
I,
he's
should I,
like,
should I,
"Wow."
so you're saying I should start playing now? Is that?
Yes. God,
um,
start being serious. Your end game strategy.
he just wanted to see like us. He's testing us. He wanted to see how low our health could be before we start wavering. And he's like, yeah, right about now, I need to like kick in. You know, it's like the end where, you know, it's like, why'd you use me as a hostage? I needed it to be believable. He's completely like doing that move to us of like, yeah, I
Good.
need you to believe it.
Everyone's like up at the same age. Okay, so legacy and
I say take it yourself, Omnitron.
okay.
He's like, I was gonna do that anyways. I really didn't need you to.
Okay.
Good luck to you guys. I'm out.
Okay, let's just get strategized. I play card, and I want to search your deck for a plating. I really hope this works the way I want it to. I still. Oh wait, no. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Nope, it's not going the way I wanted it to. Okay, so basically what I'm looking at, I have two things I can do. I have Singularity, which destroy all number of equipment cards. So I can destroy all my, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 equipment cards. And then I'll do 4 damage. Or I can do Defensive Blast finally. And I can basically sacrifice this extra elemental Echo chassis, which would result in let's see, like 4 other damage.
Produced
Trying to
by
think of-
deals each non-hero target 1 damage of each type of. So you would do each target 3 damage by getting rid of your exo chassis with the defensive blast.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like
believe so.
I feel like that's a clutch maneuver because you're doing 3 damage to all the minions.
Yeah.
And we might be able to get Battleforge off the map, if not
Yep.
more.
I'm just, should I use Singularity at all? Because the thing is, I need Defensive Blast to do that, and it takes, I think, how I believe it works, Defensive Blast.
Destroy a number of equipment cards. Omnitrail deals each non-hero target X lightning damage. X is the number of equipment cards destroyed. But I think that's equipment cards in your hand. Destroy any number of equipment cards. I don't know. I don't know if it's, or is it? I don't know if you want to destroy all your equipment. I feel like.
Okay, I'll just use Rest and then Defensive Blast.
Wait. Can you put? Oh, those are 2. Can you put 2 elemental platings? Oh no. When you get discarded to plate, return all platings to your hand.
Yeah, so it just swap out.
Yeah, that doesn't really mean anything.
So I'm into this sort of conundrum. I think if I have, the thing is though, I've used at the start of your turn either draw a card or play a card. So I can use the play a card. So I think I can use that to use Reset, which would let me draw a card and then play a card, which would let me then play a card, and then I can actually play a card. So I think if I used Rest.
Actually, I'm getting a suggestion from the chat saying Singularity could pop other heroes' equipment to up the damage.
Number of equipment cards destroyed by this card. Okay, so
You have
how are we
options,
gonna
man.
do
You
this?
have I don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of how is
I'm
Omnitron
gonna
X gonna
start
do
with
this?
Reset,
Okay.
and assuming everything works out.
Assuming everything works out.
It
Okay,
always
I get
does.
another
We win. And
Okay.
right.
I'm just gonna pop Singularity, okay? And we're gonna see
I
what
think
this
you
does.
should. And just
Pop
Press
Singularity.
the-
Let's roll.
Press the big red
Okay.
button.
Okay. Who cards are we getting rid of?
Oh,
And
I
how
didn't
many?
realize it was everybody's cards. I thought it was just your cards.
So we can. I think we. How much? Let's see. Meanwhile, we need 13 damage to just clear the board of all other. We need
Yeah, but
10 to clear everything roughly except that.
You want us to get rid of 10 equipment cards?
We don't need to. I'm just saying if we want to get rid of a bunch of equipment cards,
Oof.
this
Okay.
this is one of the strategies we can do if we have excess cards. Like if everyone can go to their inventories and be like, is that necessary or can I replace it with another card like next round?
I mean, I have no skin in this game.
I mean,
Yeah,
you have
I don't
another
know. I
razor
feel
blade.
like this. I mean,
As far as equipment to destroy, so
that's my first vote.
Yes. Yes, that's fair.
That one was the easy one of the whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I think the rest of it now we're.
You have a second razor ordinance. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so that's
I feel like this
Alright.
conversation would really be occurring if Batman would be like, Batman, you have like 5 batarangs. You can get rid of one.
you have
Like,
so
no,
many
but I.
batarangs, come on.
But what do you mean? I need them.
Okay.
What if they don't come back? They're batarangs. They're supposed to come back.
At start your turn, either draw an extra card or use or play an extra power. This is really good, but I can get rid of it.
All right, if we destroy
Okay.
9 equipment cards, then defensive blast will sink the boat this turn.
Yep, I was gonna say chat just mentioned
Yeah,
that.
there you go, chat. We're listening to you. And defensive blast is now offline because there's no defensive blast. Oh, there's no plating. We just got rid of defensive blast. Oh, that was not tactically good.
It's okay. It's we'll next round. I have an extra.
That's true. He does have an extra. You just can't. It's this round.
In case of an F up. That's why I was like, okay, we can do that because we have a second one.
Here, I'm willing to dedicate to the cause. Let's do this.
I'm gonna
We're gonna
get rid of
go.
my
We're gonna
rocket
go
punch, though,
all
first,
in.
'cause
We're gonna all in,
rocket
and then Wraith is gonna have nothing to do next turn because she's got rid of all her gear. But
do you- I'd say keep the. Do you need smoke bombs? I mean, it's been
Well,
kind of
it's-
useful. We kind of.
here.
Okay, so just tell me what. Okay. There.
I would think the infrared. Yeah,
Yeah, that was my
eye.
other choice, but I feel like we gotta get rid of 9, so like most of the cards are gonna go.
Might as well get rid of my assault rifle and
Oof,
ammo.
man. Really? Now let's hold up a bit on that.
Is the ammo a one-time thing or is it a constant? That's what
It's
Do
a
you
one
need
time.
this?
It's a one-time.
Yeah, you
Do you
can
want to
definitely.
just consume the assault rifle ammo since it's a one-time thing? And we effectively okay. So instead of doing whatever it does, you do 1 damage to. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. That it's just really about.
Yeah, but if we do 9 damage, it kill the ship.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to do some calcs. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of electro deployment unit. It's useful, but it's for the cause. So I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna burn through play this card next to a gun card. Change that card's damage hit to cold. How this card is used to damage target, reduce damage dealt by the target by 1.
All right, so we're gonna get rid of the liquid nitrogen rounds, and
Yeah, I
ammo.
feel like that's it's
Okay.
just it's an Can't I wait? Destroy the liquid nitrogen. There we go. That's what it was. Alright. And these kind of seem like the most essentials.
I would say, well, because Chris, you have shotguns in your hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
yeah, so you had like 2 shotguns in your hand. So, all right, well, how many cards are we up to now? We're the 9th card. Here, you can take Stunbolt.
The cause. For the cause. Okay. Confirm. Is everybody ready?
Let's do
Go
it.
for it.
All right, it's on you.
Okay. Alright, it's for any number of I'm trying to target deals. Okay, so it just goes to everybody. So who should we start with? Should we?
I say the boat first, just to send a message.
Okay.
Mhm.
So target. Okay, good. And then I'm gonna use Battleforge because I have a personal hatred. with him.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's hit
Omnitron.
me so many times. And then, does Chip have any? At the start of your villain turn, this card deals hero target with highest HP 2 projectile damage.
Well, everyone's getting the damage. Oh, you mean like, is there any
I just want to make
pop?
sure there wasn't an effect that was like
Yeah,
nullifies
like,
every
kill 'em.
ability
No,
you have
that's
on
good.
this card.
Reading?
Okay.
What?
Increase damage dealt by this card to targets with 10 or fewer HP by 1.
You know, I think the Singularity card may turn the tide. Oh, a pirate
I'll be
pun.
useless.
Who
And
was
it's like, my
talking? Who was
strategy
talking trash
finally-
about Omnitron earlier?
Oh, I was. I
It
completely
wasn't
was.
me.
No, I
wasn't me.
was.
I like how I've had so many times. Like I have a strategy, but this
Wait.
time it actually worked. Okay, elemental armor.
There you
Equip
go.
that.
And then-
defensive blast. Use a defensive blast. Destroys my armor.
Oh. I love how the last minute. Wait.
Did it not do it? It just didn't do anything. I don't know. I think it had to be in my inventory, maybe. I screwed up. Ah well. We did a lot.
So, let's see. I feel
You have
like
the boomerang you can equip.
grappling
use two
hook. Throat jab. Wait. Should I do a throat jab to somebody, or should I do the grappling hook on the captain's orders?
What does the captain orders do?
The captain's orders do at the end of the villain turn, the villain target with the lowest HP deals the hero with the lowest HP 4 melee damage. Or I need an extra. If I play an extra power out, I get to do 2 powers too, though. I don't have a way to kill more things now.
I would just say Razor Ordnance and just kill the Samurai. Or kill Siege Break. Unless Taka wants to get the kill, and then he can add it to his stack.
Can we take out the boat or?
We can reduce it to 1, and then let's see, reduce damage dealt.
So I can.
Yeah. I'll play
I
the
will
Razor.
be able to give somebody the ability to use a power again as well.
But does anyone have a power that just straight up does damage?
I have the power that lets someone draw a card and then play the card, or throw it in the trash.
Yeah, mine's just gonna look at the environment.
Aka can do
2 damage.
2. I could do up to
Wait, let me
4?
read my ability again. Reveal the top card of the deck, put it into play or into trash.
The comment in the chat was Omnitron X has developed anti-piracy software.
Anti-piracy.
Oh,
I like that. That
like
was the
that.
epic joke of the night. I mean, there you go.
Nice. I did screw up on the second half of my plan. But
Coinless, you should have saw that joke. Do better. All right, I'm gonna do Razor
I think
Orange.
we made it, dude.
That's
I think
all
there was
good.
the text between me and you, we made like a whole pirate joke and then never used it.
That's true. All right, so I can do.
We
I'm gonna
checked
do
the
3
secret
damage.
archive.
So should I do the pirate ship or should I take out Shield Breaker and call it a day?
If she gets another card that like makes it so we take 4 damage every time someone is killed, we should probably focus on just killing people and cut our losses.
So the boat. So we're going the boat. Even though
killing them?
Yeah.
boat will be
Let's see,
down to
okay.
1 or killing Siegebreaker.
I'm almost tempted to kill Siegebreaker.
I would just say kill Siegebreaker, just kill.
We're going kill? Because then we're not gonna be able
Yeah.
to. We're not gonna be able to kill the. But you can do 1 damage, right? I say I'm gonna go with the boat. I feel like going the
Okay.
boat because
I don't- I
Mark,
checked
you can follow up
Legacy's
with 1.
stats.
You can follow up with a 1 to the boat and kill the boat finally, right?
No, I
No, you
don't.
can't.
But I can trigger
can't.
somebody else to use a power.
And then that would
And
let me
then
trigger a
Haka?
power, but that doesn't let it play.
Can
Yeah, and
Haka
then
kill
it
it?
could trigger. Yep, the Haka would be able to do at least 2.
To one person?
Okay, then we could kill.
Yeah.
So if I got the boat down to 1, you could trigger Haka's power to kill the boat.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's a good strategy. Rock the boat.
Yeah, let's get the boat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I
We
gotta.
have to use teamwork. It's so painful.
That's been our problem.
Uh,
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, the Singularity was literally just the
Wait,
power
wait,
of
wait.
friendship.
Oh no. Do we want the vat in the? That means we can't destroy the boat if it reduces all damage by 1. If Haka can only do 1 damage.
Does Haka
Well,
do 1 damage?
no,
or
I
he
can
just-
do 2, possibly up to 4 if I need to.
Okay. With your power, this turn.
What does this do? Haka
I can do
deals
2
one
with
target
I can do
melee
2 with my power, or I can blow up the Savage Mana to do 4. But it would be better to do that elsewhere.
So the
vat
vat
is
should be in
good.
play.
Because it
I-
we make
yeah, I
improvement
say-
with-
What do you say, Mark?
I say
Oh.
let's do the vat.
reduce damage dealt by environment cards by 1.
All right, Legacy.
Go Legacy.
Use your power and make Haka the man of the hour.
Give me that boat.
I will be impressed, team, if we pull this out.
Grasp it from the jaws of defeat. You want? Yeah, add him to the pile. Who knew that a giant boat would be added to the corpse pile?
we take all sides.
Hey, the rat! Oh, the rat's gonna kill them.
Hey,
Will the rat kill them?
MLG rat.
Yes, it
MLG.
might. Yeah, I think.
I
it
think the
might.
rat's gonna kill the minions for us.
Or
Wait, we don't want to hurt him. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
he doesn't get hurt anyway.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Protect the
No, they're getting heals. I thought the rat was gonna do more damage than that. What happened there? Oh, is it healing everyone first? Ah, garbage. Oh well.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
We should be able to kill Final Breath. Siege Breaker. He's gonna be a tougher
Nope.
cookie to crack.
Nope. The vat is deflecting all the damage.
You should do 2. So we have to do the choose for me.
Choose for me.
Huh.
Siege. Oh. That's okay. I still feel like it's close. Actually, that might get evaded by the vat, right? Choose for me. I don't think it matters.
Wait, no, I get it's how much psychic damage?
1, but I think the
Oh,
vat
it's
reduces
everybody?
by 1. Yeah.
Anyway. What card did it steal from me? I really need to know this.
I lost 3 health for Wraith because it was a little mending kit.
Oh no, the additional dirt power. That's really bad for Legacy.
I mean, okay.
Okay, we should get Legacy's card back first. It's the option. Shows it.
Okay. So far, so good. Not bad. Okay. All right. Haka's got to take it. He gets 2. He only takes 2. I don't know if we know Le Capitan's real name. That's a great question.
it is.
Oh, wait,
I
Mark.
can't-
Mark's gonna.
No. But she. There is a. What is it? Because there's another. expansion where like the villains actually come back as playable heroes
Oh
that
yes.
I've noticed. But I'm spacing on what her name
Is
is in
Legacy
that.
still a fire immunity?
Uh,
No.
I did not know it was that, but it is that truly it? If it is, I'm gonna Google that after this game, and if that is, holy cow, I
That
will.
is impressive.
It is in the chat. Marina Helena Teresa Felipa Servadata Jimena Montserrat. As you can see, probably Paterna, Dominga, Galvarina, Plicia, Sentinelina, Belita, Euphemia, Colombia, Gonita, Aldonza, Malfada, Cristina, Tigrada, de Falcon.
Let's hope that was real. So
I mean,
not.
it is so outlandish. It's probably real. That's where I'm like, I buy it, hook and line, sinker. All right.
Okay.
I don't think. Well, it's two targets are gonna get it, so I think they both gonna get it. So. Oh wait. Hmm.
Okay, now I get to hit someone in the face.
The person you want to hit in the face is the final breath guy because Siegebreaker will get 0 damage.
Take your lumps.
Ooh, this is gonna be a nail biter.
Mhm.
Oh.
Nail biter.
Oh
Oh
no
no!
no no no!
Oh
Oh.
no! That was priceless. It's not the back and forth of like the various. This round needs to be on point.
Mm.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I
Haka's
think we need to keep
Haka's just gonna
no
heal
final
his way
breath.
through this, and everyone else is gonna be like on the floor. It's gonna be. So why is everyone down? Haka smash.
Give me.
Expatriate. Let's see. What damage are you gonna do?
Maria Helena de Falcone. Maria
I
Helena.
have
That's her name.
The fact that Haka keeps eating her crew is deeply morbid.
And the
Yeah, I'm
boat.
gonna
And yeah,
High
hey,
fiber diet.
Haka gotta eat.
It's all about appropriate sustenance.
Should I take out Siegebreaker?
Yeah, I
yeah,
think.
if you can.
Because he does 2-3 damage and we're all like single digits.
Hit him with the shotgun.
Oh no, it's gonna get reduced. But that's all right. It's all right.
It's still within acceptable range.
That's okay. Omnitron's gonna heal people.
Okay.
Well, Legacy's gotta be the first.
Definitely. Okay, and then
You're healing you. That's fair. Now here's
okay. Okay. Who wants it?
I don't think Haka needs it.
yeah, I would say not Haka.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to Expatriate
Go
because
for it.
they need a little bit of attention. They haven't gotten any heals really.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Wraith won't remember this for the rest of
Alright.
her life.
At the end of your turn, you may play a card. You may use power.
Omnitron was just like, hey, I was just calculating numbers. Expatriate has a better chance of survival than you do, Wraith. Alright. I feel like.
I think I need to use Slipstream again.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Slip through time. Is that I think?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the.
And then
Wait.
I don't think
You don't. You were gonna give
defense-
up more. Well, it gets.
Maybe I screwed up. I don't know.
I think actually if you get, well, if you use the power of the plating, defensive blast, because you still have plating to get rid of, right?
I think it'll let me. This is the thing. It's
Discard
really
a plating
weird.
card.
Okay.
If you do nothing,
Yes.
so yeah, but you've already have a plating card.
Yeah,
Does
but
it
I
work?
think discard
does.
is from your
Oh.
hand.
It has to be my hand. It doesn't specify, which is very annoying. Okay.
Well, it's usually destroy if it's in play.
All right.
This will let me get that plating card in my inventory.
Oh.
So.
All right. Yeah. There. Well, there's.
Go for it.
Yeah. Do it.
Okay. So. Or I could get a second.
Because that one has 4 protections, so that one's objectively better if you're going to use the defensive blast.
There we go. I could get a second healing out eventually. That'll let me do. Alright, and then I can.
No.
Okay.
You can't use the same power twice.
Yeah, reveal the top card of your deck, put it into play or into trash.
Oh.
Well.
I mean, use that power. That's the only power you got.
Yeah. Should I just use it? Okay. Should I use it on myself to see if I can get anything, or does anyone have any strategies? Because I might. There's a chance I could get double healing. I don't know if it doesn't say there's a limit, so I'm not sure if it'll let me equip both of them or not.
What do you think,
Either
Haka?
that or denial on the captain.
That is a possibility. It's just that we don't know what they have, so I don't know. I'm gonna use it on myself just because I might get a gear that I can equip, which should be very helpful. Hey!
You already have it though.
In play.
Yeah, but it's not limited.
Yeah, I can equip both of them. Double healing. Everyone gets healed twice.
Nice.
Or once between 5 of them. I don't know.
All right. So questions for you guys. Should I get rid of the ongoing card? Should I do a throat jab to the Capitan because that way she can't do any damage until the start of Rafe's turn again?
Well, here's the thing. Siege is gonna hit 2 people for 3, and then she's gonna hit 1 person for 4. That's all. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but
and I can enable somebody. I can enable you to do another power as well. You have 2 powers now, right?
Yeah, I have deal 1 target 3 projectile damage, and then I have look at the environment card. So should I get rid of the ongoing card, or should I? I can also reduce the damage dealt by the environment by 1. I don't know if that's key right now.
Well, I don't think that's oh, they might attack us.
I want to kind of get rid of the ongoing card. That's kind of where I'm leaning because that's 4 damage less taken away.
Yeah, do that.
All right.
The like 20D chess that's been going on.
I'm gonna get rid of Siegebreaker. I think that's the next because I can do 1 part.
Or Legacy can make Haka eat him.
I mean, I can't. You let me know what you want to do because I can use 2 powers this turn, so I'm going to do that damage to somebody.
Sure. Then I would say either the captain or maybe even the lab rat.
And the lab rat I can't kill.
The lab rat will kill Siegebreaker. And then actually wait, they also might kill. No.
No, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt Legacy because Legacy is like 3 or 4 at this point. So it says at the end of environment turn, this card deals 2 non-environmental targets with the lowest HP 1 melee damage each.
So it'll take 1, and then.
So
okay. So what I'm saying though is if Siegebreaker is alive during Legacy's turn, Legacy can make Haka use his attack, and then he can then kill the Siegebreaker, which will let me eat him and buff the potential damage that I can do with the Savage mana.
So kill the rat.
Chat saying Haka's crush isn't strong enough.
Oh yeah, because next turn it's gonna heal. It's gonna
Oh,
get
the
healed
vat's
to
gonna
2.
heal. The vat's gonna heal.
Yeah. So I would just say we kill. We have to let the rat kill Siege. We either kill Siege or let the rat kill Siege. Well, no, it won't be able to kill because it'll be at 1, and then it'll deal. Okay, so this is what I think is gonna happen.
Okay.
If we don't kill Siege this round, he's gonna heal for 1. Then the rat's gonna hit him for 1, reducing it back to 1. And then Haka has to do 2 to kill. I think that's how that math's gonna work out.
So,
I know it has a reduction of, but Siege has a reduction of 1, so it's gonna be 0.
So chat's saying Legacy has a 28% chance of dying during the environment turn unless he becomes immune to toxic damage.
I think our best bet is to kill Siege because if he does like -2, he has 1 damage reduction, and then we have Vatsat, which is another minus damage reduction.
Yeah,
so
that's
Haka
right.
can't
I
kill him.
wouldn't. Yeah, you're right.
So we should just kill Siegebreaker, and then the rat next turn.
Do it.
Wait, isn't the rat gonna
Unless-
kill Legacy? Or the Legacy?
I mean, well, can you kill the rat because you can reduce it to the thing is.
Nah, I can
hit the
reduce
rat,
a 1.
Reduce it to 1. That doesn't kill it either way.
Alright, so we're going with killed Siegebreaker. What's a vote? Guys, give me the votes.
All right, I say Siegebreaker.
Siegebreaker.
I can maybe heal Legacy for 2. But everyone gets healed, so hopefully,
Reveal the top card of the
assuming
environment
everyone
deck,
gets healed,
discard it,
hopefully.
or put it in play. Oh, we want to trash that because that's going to cause
Definitely, that will kill Legacy 100%.
5. Actually, I think it might take out a couple, at least one other person. So trash it.
Yes.
Thank goodness. That
Hey,
was the 28% chance.
yeah, Wraith just negated some doomsday there. All right.
Pulls out the big nope card.
Yeah, that is the big nope card. We'll leave the rats on the board. All right, Legacy.
Don't die. Don't die. Don't die.
He's going Danger Sense. Nice. So you don't have to worry about the environment now. Nice.
Yes. That.
Well,
is
how about
nice.
that? I didn't even know you had that
then-
card. I guess that's. We were just thinking you had the
You
immunity card.
still got to deal with that murder rat. Don't forget about the murder rat.
He doesn't. The murder rat can attack him all he wants and won't do him
Oh
any
yeah,
damage.
environment. Never mind.
Because he's got Danger Sense. It's an environment card.
And it also me then. It's gonna hit.
Well,
So
That's
let's
fine, I can
see. But can
you-
Expatriate kill the rat with
Can-
a shotgun?
can Legacy use a power on Now, if you had more than one power card, I guess you could do that. But I was like, can you just infinite loop of one? You heal yourself 1, and then let you use your power again, and then heal yourself 1, and let you use the power again. That'd be
All
nice.
right, I'm
Very
giving it to
convenient.
Patriot.
Ooh, Patriot.
So give you a power and
Patriot uses shotgun.
Yes, tactical shotgun.
Does 4. You can kill the rat.
Nice.
This
He
rat
brings
has
up-
been very helpful.
I got a rat problem.
Poor
Get me the 12 gauge. I was like, whoa, dude. Bit of overkill for a rat.
I'm so nervous. What's your next card?
Another vat. Whenever hero deals that hero 1 cold damage at the end of the environment turn.
if only we had absolute 0.
Dang.
Said
See,
no one
whenever
ever.
player plays a hero card, deals their-
I'm sorry.
Deals each target 1 cold damage, 1 toxic, and 1 energy? Each target. Well, the villain gets first dibs. Because deal each target 1 cold. Whenever a player plays a hero card, deal that hero 1 cold damage. Oh, this vat's not
Then-
very good at all.
And then everyone just gets hurt in general.
Yes,
But-
but Legacy will be okay.
Legacy will tell our tales. That's awesome.
Legacy
I mean,
is
I mean,
surviving the most dangerous thing. So
Yes.
and then just choose, I guess, because it's gonna go through a lot. Taka. Oh yeah, we also get some damage reduction. Oh yeah, we get the VAT though. That actually cancels it all out because it's not 3 damage, it's 1 individual.
oh, that's right.
so-
Yeah, it's 1 up, 1 down.
So we actually we're immune.
For now.
now.
For now.
until we pull that. I think we have to keep that all of the VATs explode card.
Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
environment. It seems like that's this environment's like epic card where it just levels everything.
Yeah, we want that to stay away.
Wow, your danger sense is just like nope, nope, nope.
Okay, she flipped again, so we gotta break her again. And then she takes more of our cards.
Ah,
So we're
psychic
back
damage.
to square one, baby. Choose for me.
You're like, I can't deal with this anymore.
It's 126. I have to be up for 7:30, but it's fine. I'll go
That's
back
okay.
to
Just play through. You're fine.
it's fine.
East Coasters.
Everybody. I
Mhm.
want to hear that Mr. 7 in the morning or whatever. 9.
It's 10:30.
10.
Wow, it's almost 1:30 our time. Holy cow.
You know what though? But the fun part is, the past hour we've turned this thing around. Like we've turned the ship around.
Literally, we sunk the
Yeah,
ship.
and then we sunk it. But you know,
Boom.
vote for a card to Haka to play.
Good. Never so glad to be working from home tomorrow.
Oh, I'm still waiting for my game to catch up.
Oh,
You can just hit
it's
the
doing.
skip arrow, can't you?
You can, or click on the screen. But maybe he likes watching the videos.
I want to update my avatar for the
This
game.
card.
Yeah, I gotta step on my game for next time too. So I'll throw it out to the audience that they, if they love to follow our road to oblivion, please click a follow, click a subscribe. Please donate to Extra Life. We're doing this for charity. So I'll put the Extra Life in the chat. And we do this most Wednesdays. And yeah, there we go. That's in the chat. So click on the link. We support several different hospitals across the United States. So one of our team members is probably supporting one that resonates with you. So feel free to donate. And well, yeah, we're gonna keep doing this on Wednesday nights, about a little after 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know if we'll do one next week or not, but we'll ask the group and we'll make sure to get the word out there. And then we'll go from there. Yeah. You know, I feel like we're winning this game, even though she's got 69 health.
Here's the thing,
I'm like, yeah, we
She has
got this.
one more crewmate she can summon. Everything else is being pinned down in the pile of corpses by Haka.
That's true. Haka is.
So we're very.
If I
very
eat them all,
Yeah.
then.
Assuming everything works out, I think we actually might be able to recover our health between my regeneration, the VAT regeneration, and being vaguely immune to damage right now.
I think if we can avoid VAT explosions,
Oh,
we can
yes.
actually win this one. VAT explosions and then I don't know, math. If we can avoid math, we'll be fine.
The math, our one weakness.
Yeah, seriously.
Shotgun.
Oh, she's in a healing state. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you just need to hit her continuously. It doesn't. I really wish I had my items that were good, but
Oh, okay.
she destroyed them so long ago. I had this like one card would do 3, and then she destroyed it immediately.
Well, I had a whole bunch of equipment cards until the Singularity happened.
Hey, the power of friendship. I'm fine with that. Okay.
All right.
Well, obviously Legacy
obviously
doesn't.
Legacy needs the heals.
No, he doesn't look. He's so good. Look at him. He's
I
standing all
mean,
proud.
he's he walked it off. He's good.
Yeah, he's looking. It's getting
But
better.
of-
It's getting better.
but the flesh
And
wound.
then Wraith. That's my first 3.
Rook
Does the
City Eater.
second 3 work?
Oh,
The stream was destroyed. Yay! See, I can heal everybody a lot. And then okay. And me, and then who wants a last healing?
Give it to whomever.
I mean, I'm gonna go with me. Because I feel like if I get enough equipment cards on play, I can be devastating. It was just like Wraith was very amped up, gave it up for the Singularity, but if I can build it back up,
Well, you do have those 2 targeting computers, which will get our damage going if you can get those in play.
I'm gonna
can I have
gonna-
2 in play at the same time?
use this because.
Oh no, they're limited. So
Yeah, I think I only
well,
have 1, but it's
but
still
getting
one.
one of those out will.
If I use Electro. Okay, so here's the conundrum.
I thought it was temporal shifting you want, no? Because it gives 4.
I'm out of those.
No, there's one. Oh, into play.
So oh yeah, I have temporal. I guess I'm just gonna use my Electro deployment unit because it just lets me use 2 cards at once.
Sure.
I don't. Oh, it lets me use 2 powers. Do I have any powers I would even bother using though? I guess maybe. Oh wait, no, these are. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. Just
or
it
the
gives me extra. That's good. Feel.
Yeah.
It's this at this point it's just a waiting game, so I should really try to destroy up to 2 ongoing cards. It's not bad. And then
So
I
you
could
can
hit
use
her-
defense.
well,
No, it's not worth using defensive blast right
yeah,
now
because it just wastes it, so I'll
Yeah.
save that. Time shift on myself to draw more cards. Unless someone else wants something.
Sure, go for
specific,
it.
But...
Oh,
yep. Nope. All you.
And then I can use time slip.
are you gonna
In
play that on
play.
yourself again?
I
Do it.
have to, or I trashed it, which then it lets me have an equipment card.
Omnitron's gone into the future to calculate this out, and then are
Then
you
I
gonna?
equip,
Yeah.
and then
I need to scroll now to see all the equipment cards you have in play. Like, like
It's very impressive.
see, this is the long game. This is what I wanted from Absolute Zero, but this.
I just hate to say it. If it's like, if we're like this with this, I can't imagine an Oblivion game is gonna be like 3 days.
I'm gonna do Legacy. Well, no. I know
There's
Legacy
like
one of these-
multiple zones, and I don't even understand.
There
how
is
that mode
different
works
zones.
yet.
I think you have to control certain zones, and there's like sub bosses like that you have to deal with before you can
I'm gonna hit her again.
take on Oblivion.
I feel
Yeah.
like everybody laughed at Omnitron, and now he's slowly being the clutch endgame.
He actually, his Singularity did turn the tide so much. So should I do a throat jab on the? Actually, she can't do any damage. She can just heal, right? So
Yeah, so she'll be healing herself back up, but we gotta deplete her stock of cards.
Yeah, so we just gotta
I-
keep hitting her in the face.
I'm gonna do Mega Computer. And I'm going to hit her in the face. And then here, we'll give Omnitron more cards. I don't know.
Thank you.
Do it.
MVP.
I know. We're gonna make Omnitron the MVP.
I'm just gonna like by the end of it, I'll literally just turn into the boss version of Omnitron.
All right, let's see
Giant
what the
Citadel.
environment's dealing with us. A sleuth, experimental rat. When the card in place, put all
Yeah.
rat cards in the environment into
No, actually.
decrease damage dealt by rats. Increase damage dealt by rats by 1. Reduce damage dealt by rats at the start of the environment turn. If there's are 2 or more rats in the environment, trash. destroy
Yeah,
this
the thing
card.
is, we're the only one that will be hit by the rats, so we actually.
Yeah, I think that'll end up hurting us more.
But the question is, if there's another toxic explosion,
But wait, if there's
do you want to take the risk of it?
at the start of the environment turn, if there's 2 or more rats in the environment trash, destroy this card. So I'm kind of like it might destroy itself because there's
Wow.
more than 2 rats in the trash.
I think we should let it play, actually.
So in play
Yeah, let
Yeah.
it play.
because it's going to kill
Because
itself
it's
before the.
and it's safer because if we get rid of it and then a chemical explosion comes out, that would be way worse than just.
No, well, that's not. We're not going to be able to prevent this. Like what we're preventing is that card
Yeah, no.
because
What I'm saying is we want that card to come out so that you can use your ability like next turn, so you can cancel out if it ends up being chemical explosion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we know we get this one, and
Yeah,
it's
we
not
know
going to
this is
actually
coming
do
out,
anything.
and this
Mhm.
isn't gonna do anything. So that's a safe
in
play.
play.
Because if we
We're
destroy
saying
it,
are we saying in play?
yeah, play it. We
Yep.
want to
Okay.
just let it play because if we let it play, then we know that the chemical it's not going to be chemical explosion. We're going to get hit by the rat, but we just need to, you know. Yes, yeah, hit him in the face. That would work.
Hit him.
I think this is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
good.
Always shoot the rats.
Mm-hmm.
It
It's
doesn't
negative
matter.
2, but ooh, these are. Bit well.
I don't
Okay.
think we read the card right.
No, maybe not. Oops.
Holy
Well,
cow!
huh.
I love the
okay.
fact that Expatriate is trying to take pop shots at all the rats that are coming out. Like I can see this unfolding of like pop 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 pop.
So on the bright side, assuming we don't get mauled to death by angry rats.
I think that's a very viable problem. But there's 2 rats in the
Environment
no wait.
immunity is good.
Oh,
There's
there
3
is
rats.
not. There's not rats in the trash.
Did they get pulled out? They might have got pulled out. So.
Yeah.
Can you use it on me? Because I want to be outside of the danger field, and because if I get hit enough, I'll lose all my equipment, and then I can't heal anybody.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Okay, wait. I think I can use Defense Blast now and kill the rats.
Yeah.
Okay. Does discard a plate? Okay.
I feel like.
I'm-
Yeah. Go ahead.
If I click this card in my head, I'm just trying to think of if I click this card, does it use the card, or if I just defense use? Yes. It does. Okay. Actually, never mind. This isn't gonna work. But I mean,
I think this was a terrible move.
no. Well, yeah.
Thank you, chat. Someday, we'll understand damage reduction effects.
I thought.
Maybe not today, though.
Well, the thing is, I thought it was gonna because it said does X number of damage too, so I thought it was just gonna be a single attack. It wasn't gonna be split up in 4. To be fair,
I think what we're dealing with is Coinless's super fatigue right now because he gets to a certain point and then he gets delirious.
that is true.
And then he just starts spouting ideas and
It's a 50-50 shot, okay?
yeah,
It's
sometimes they're
better than
brilliant and then sometimes they're like, oh yeah, I didn't read that part. In fairness, we all didn't read that part, but
So we have a rat problem.
Yep.
yeah, we got a rat problem.
On the bright side, I think I reduced the villain's thing by 4. I could be wrong. Might have been 6 on the
Oh, but I stopped the environment from doing damage.
That helps.
Wait,
That
that's to
definitely
you or
helps.
to everybody?
To everybody, I think.
I thought it was
That's
legacy.
good. I just thought it was you, so that's beautiful.
It's over now, but
Oh.
So there is a chance I could get a second singularity. Oh wait.
You're just trying to see how many singularities you can get. Is that an achievement? I don't know. That should be. I feel like if you can pop more than one singularity in a game.
What I'm more curious about is
All right, Haka. How many?
Um,
Oh, you can't kill any rats. So I guess like
environment systems.
no.
I
don't know.
can't, so I think I gotta go for getting rid of cards here.
Yeah.
We like are constantly like, hey, maybe we can do it now, and it's like, no, never mind. Do you have shotgun?
Uh,
I'd say use hollow point bullets or do what you think is good.
wait.
I don't know your game.
The shock rounds seem pretty cool. After the card's power is used to damage target, XP deals each non-hero target 1 lightning damage. That seems like I don't know.
I don't think it'll amount to anything.
Oh, no.
ultimately.
I suggest we kill rats, but
Sure. I don't know. Go for it. We're actually
Yeah.
healthier than we were a few rounds ago. Somehow,
Yeah, I
some
guess-
way.
no, I've been saying, between the vats and the healing, it's we're
We're
literally just
not.
gonna,
We might get mauled by rats. There's still the opportunity that we're mauled to death by rats.
unless we kill the rats.
The mega computer, nice. Uh, hmm.
Assume on the rats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
because if you get 2 rats down, then the rat boss. If 2 rats are in the trash at the start of the turn, that's a good thing. Well, I mean, Legacy should always be the first vote.
Go heal you up. Then, Taka. And then Wraith. And then him. And then you. Wraith again, okay. And then Taka. I like staying in the middle. Play a card or draw a card. Let me see. What does this card do? Destroy up to 2 ongoing cards.
Uh,
Does
each
the
non-hero
experimental unit-
target 2 damage. That would kill all the rats, wouldn't it? With the
How many
disruptive
deals each non-hero
fletches.
target? 2 projectile. So I'm curious though. Yeah. I mean, I guess I should just play that in general. Play a card. Sure. Play this.
Or we're not doing math right. Oh no, wait.
Okay.
That's gone. So
Wait,
at least it did something.
Yeah, it's good.
I like that.
I get to. I probably should destroy anything else.
I would skip.
Skip. That's fine. And then I just hit the rats
Well, you
first.
do some damage. Yeah, I mean, everyone gets a little love, so. It was good.
Yeah, I mean,
It was good. It's not as spectacular as that card should be.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if it wasn't all this.
all the effects, yeah. And then I hit her, which is good in general. A tick, and then Taka. And then it's time to do the rest of my turn.
Nice.
Well, you see, that was merely my bonus
That
card.
was my bonus action. Very nice.
Yes. Alright, I can use Rocket Punch, which would let me hit one of them for 3.
We
which
definitely
you
need one
reduce-
of the rats dead because then the mutagen, the experimental mutagen
I
goes
can
away.
reduce one of them to 1.
So
We should be able to get one of them off the board then, I think.
I think you're right.
Mr. Rat, you're gonna get ratted.
man, we have to work hard to kill those rats.
And then I have my racket. It's gonna get reduced to nothing, so I'm just gonna use it on her because
Yeah,
she'll actually get a tick down.
makes sense.
Legacy. Actually, nice. The votes, yeah.
Oh wait. Another vote.
Next round, I can maybe kill one. Assume we don't kill the one now.
Well, can you not? You can knock out one of them.
I
Do
could.
you have anything?
Well, what I can do is I can throat jab her, and then she can't do any damage until next turn. But I don't think she does any damage
Well,
anyways. But
if
then I can
Legacy uses the
projectile.
wouldn't be-
power on me, if Legacy uses the power on me, I can use my rocket punch to kill a rat. I think.
I don't think you're gonna have to do that though. Wait.
You should be able to kill a rat too, Eric.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I was thinking of using the Razor Ordnance Batarang on a rat, and then using the throat jab on La Capitan as just a
but
play
she's
card.
not going to do damage to us. I
Yeah.
don't think.
So I just feel like a throat punch is kind of a waste of a card on a rat.
Yeah, I wouldn't use
Smoke bombs,
maybe
maybe?
drop the targeting computer.
Yeah, that, actually,
Just to
you're right. You're
get
right.
that in play and buff your damage.
Damn it. That mega computer saved my butt. Alright, so I'm going to kill a rat.
Bye-bye, Mr. Rat.
I'm going to go for the healthier rat.
Wait, it gets
Will
reduced
it
by
kill
2.
it?
It gets reduced by 2.
Yeah, it goes 2, it'll do 2 damage, and
Plus the
and it's
4,
got
okay.
2 health, yeah.
Okay. I just was nervous there for a second because my addled brain is like,
There's a
math
lot of
confused.
there's a lot of math going on. So and all right, now we're gonna look at the environment card again because that's what I can do. And okay, another cold vat though. Whenever a player plays a hero
Okay.
card, deal that hero 1 cold
Here's
damage.
the thing.
I feel like 2 of them is
After-
now it's gonna be
Well,
a +1.
Well, no. Okay, here's the thing.
Oh,
the
Lord.
only other card is Chemical Explosion.
Is it?
So,
Well,
yeah, no. There's 2 cards left. One is
yeah, but this
Escape
is
Rat.
this is the card that's going. So you don't understand though. Like I can't. This is not going on the top of the deck. This is either being in play or trash.
Okay, so if we put that into play,
Yeah.
we'll start taking some damage.
And it's another vat that could go up. Yeah, we'll start taking damage. It's a vat can go off. If we trash it, we just trash it.
Oh, is this coming in?
Okay, but so
This is
it
going to
doesn't-
play right now. It's not going on the top of the deck. It's going either in play or in the trash.
Nothing's gonna replace it, right?
Nothing's going to replace this card. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Can you use that ability every turn?
I
To
could.
effectively nullify all environment?
Well, it doesn't nullify. It just takes the top card. The environment still gets a turn. It's a good way to find the explosion one and take it out of play before.
Yeah,
Do
either
what you
gives-
think is smart.
Well, if I find it, I mean, it doesn't let me reshuffle it, so I'm gonna trash it.
Okay. But you could just use that every single turn, right?
Well, I kind of have been, because ever since the Singularity, that's the only I can play 2 cards.
Mhm.
At this point, you kind of want the vats to pop. Oh, The chat's saying that you want the VATS to pop so you can start wailing on the boss. So
If we get hit, we're gonna get hit with
yeah, you know, that's probably the right angle. However, we're kind of we're gun shy because we're limping back trying to get back in the double digits. But you're probably right though that
I'm
we're
the main thing
it's
I'm
a
nervous
it's a
about. If I get
grind. It's going to be a grind, but the VAT might actually help. But if the team takes 25, chat, if the team takes 25 and the boss only takes 5, I don't know if that's a net win, is it? Doesn't feel like it. I mean, granted, us doing 5 damage, it's 5 more than we've done, but or is it 5? But if it's 5, is it 5 per VAT? No.
it's I think it's 1 per VAT and then +3. So we'll take
Oh.
6 damage total.
Oh, we got a lab rat though, so
Escape lab rat.
Yeah. A lot
Actually,
of
that's
rats
not.
around.
Well, this guy should take
Okay.
damage now, right?
Yeah.
Again, I appreciate expatriate just shooting rats all night.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop. Goddamn
Rather than
rats!
a dead
Pop, 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 pop.
Okay. I need to find a way of reducing my damage by 2, so when the explosion inevitably goes off, I don't lose all of my equipment cards.
So, Nep, I'll throw it out to you in chat. What do you think is the optimal team for most villains? What's your go-to team? I'd be curious to hear.
Such a long I just spam the skip button.
oh yeah, I gotta keep doing.
Wish they
that.
just had apply to all. They didn't have to do like each
Well,
little individual.
in the beginning, you can set the speed at which it shows the things.
Oh, excuse me.
I love the purest team I have on board because everyone's like, no, we can't pick our core teams, we can't pick our best players, and then there's a long game involved, and it's because like we we picked it's a pickup game. They keep us honest. That's good. Hang in there, guys. I'm actually. Oh my God, there's a lot.
I mean, I think
there's a lot of calculations here.
I think Omnitron X might be bucking for a spot in the starting lineup.
Oh, is that it? You think? Okay. So, so team leader Tachyon, Grandpa Legacy. I like a Grandpa Legacy. That's pretty good. Prime Wardens, Argent Adept are typically the 3 strongest heroes. They're just overpowered.
Argent Adept is fun.
Yeah, Argent Adept is fun.
I do enjoy his mechanic.
No, how does he work? Or she?
So he plays instruments.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can get some. You get some synergies building up. Yeah, I played him a couple times. I thought he was pretty good, but I haven't experimented much. But it was definitely like, oh, there's something there. Tachyon clearly part of the core team. There's a lot of fun there, and clutching a lot. And Grandpa Legacy, I think is OP as well. Wait until you learn Argent Adempt's 30 damage combo. Yikes! That 30 damage. That is kind of broken. Only takes 12 cards worth to set up to pull off.
Only 12?
Only 12.
Okay, she's almost broken.
I was kind of commenting in my mind of like we we really we're
I don't
it's
know.
a war of
Do we-
attrition. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, oh, look at that damage.
If you get full damage, it gets reduced to just 1 tick.
Yeah. Save that for next round, expatriate. Save that for next round.
Will do. I think
There
it's
goes
the glassy eyes are starting to kick in.
Well, actually, we got all these equipment cards out, so like, and our health's back up. So I do think we,
If you could, if you,
if I could team heal the team right now, I think that would be like the ultimate win.
your team gets 6 XP healing back every turn as long as I'm here. Remember how we almost everyone was in the single digits?
Yeah, remember how like Legacy was tapping two hit health points, I think, at one point, maybe, or was it
4.
3?
You're
Oh, it was-
welcome. That's
I thought you dipped below 4. I think it was but
Uh,
yeah.
I think
Alright, yeah, he was down to,
I only
like-
got to.
Psychic Infernal Radiance. That's not good.
I mean, hell, Hawk is almost back to full health.
There's no real ongoing cards.
You're in a tough spot. Card to play. Like, there's no ongoing cards, but you deal every non-hero target 2 damage. But is it worth scrapping that one-shot card?
I would say skip it.
Skip it?
Yep, I can skip that.
It doesn't. I don't really think you have anything worth playing.
I guess I can just switch out my armor, which would do like nothing.
No, you have
Yeah.
the same armor out. Yeah, you
Oh.
burn a card, though.
No, because it just comes back
It
to
just
your
goes.
hand.
I
Right?
just play it.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure. Makes.
Do I get hurt?
You got hurt by playing the
yeah.
card? No, that'd be hilarious.
Nah, it's neutralized. Okay. So I can use my rocket fist.
Well, if you use the rocket fist,
Or-
you could kill a rat and the Capitan gets, or you double
We'll
tap
flip.
La Capitan? Or are we going to leave her like this until the start of
Okay.
next round?
Come on.
What do you guys want?
I mean, we eventually need to start damaging her. We would
You know,
get.
I'm gonna punch her.
Oh
in the
no, because
face.
she wouldn't flip until the end of the next round, right?
And do I hit the rat first, or? 'Cause I don't know if I
Come
get
on,
damage.
CJ.
But
Come on.
I'll hit the rat first.
Come
Okay, wrong.
Alright, so we hitting her.
Doesn't die. And then I hit her in the face. We'll just break her, and then we're just gonna switch. Okay.
So can I do damage to her now? Or is it worth it, or no?
You can. I would say you can hit her in the face. I do think you should use your your special detect ability to destroy that toxic waste. Honestly, because I don't want to take 6 and break all my healing cards.
Reveal the top 2 cards of the villain deck. But that's okay.
Destroy the environment would be nice.
Yeah, but I gotta play a card first, though, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. Do what you wanna do. Smoke bombs. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna do this. All right. All right. Do I kill the rat or do I give her
No,
the
I was.
face?
I was.
What do you
Is it
want?
No,
gonna-
I
oh.
just. You have 2 moves, so you're good. How's like brain not work with your?
Do I hurt her or the rat?
Uh,
I give
Do you
her
hurt
3
her?
damage or I kill the rat. 3 damage.
Will you
I-
hurt her?
Yeah.
Does she have to flip?
No, I can
I
hurt
mean-
her now.
No,
you
it
should
says it'll hurt her. Yeah,
Yeah,
hurt
Oh,
her.
hurt
okay.
her, and then, yeah. Okay, you Puncher, and then you use your thing to destroy that, which would be good. And then if
Trash
Legacy
the
uses their
explosion. So we're trashing the
Trash.
explosion?
Trees.
trash,
Yes.
Legacy uses their ability on me, which should let me use my Rocket Fist again, which should kill the rat and do damage to her.
I'm agreeable to those terms.
Unless
That
you have
sounds
another
good to
strategy,
me.
which is perfectly fine. Because it just lets me play any power. It doesn't
Do you
specify,
agree,
right?
CJ?
Yeah, it uses power.
Um, all right, here you go. Rocket
Alright,
Fist
I'm
again.
trying.
Gonna hit you with main damage first.
Pow. Oh. Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna kill the rat.
Do it.
Go for it.
Be done with that rat.
Go on, Master Splinter. We don't need your help anymore.
Ah, motherfucker. God, sorry.
Ah!
Goodbye, all my points. Or my healing. So we're gonna be we don't have any healing for who knows how long. I can get it back. But it's
this is funny. Wait,
at least we healed up. We were not taking as much damage. That would have been like instant death for
all right. I'm
And-
gonna actually say expatriate first because she negates the. Or actually, wait.
Does it really matter? Someone's
Legacy
getting
is
hit.
negating damage too.
I guess.
Actually, I'm gonna say Le Capitan because the enemy should always take the damage first.
Oh.
It's just the principle of it all. And my mega computer helps her? That's bullshit. All right. And then
then choose.
expatriate. So it actually, this damage didn't devastate as much as I thought because 2 people were immune to it. Yeah, it doesn't matter now. Haka will take a little less, but
If only I could take 1 less damage, then I would be able to keep it every. But no.
Oh, sorry.
nope. You're just too fragile. You're fragile.
Mm-hmm. He's Italian.
Actually, for a vat explosion, that should have been far worse.
Oh yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy I got to heal everybody as much as I did.
Yeah.
It was like what, like 30, maybe more healing points in the one match.
Deals
It
the
was
hero die
all
with the
free,
highest
too.
8 lightning damage with no crew cards of play +1. She deals 1 damage. Sure. Nice. Hey, thanks Legacy for taking that bullet shot. Do we want to redirect it to Legacy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unity, right? Right, yeah.
Okay. All right. This is the best we've been all game, guys. It only took a vat explosion.
We're actually doing something.
Now
I think we're
DPS the nuts out of her.
Now that we don't have like some sort of, hammer hanging over our psyche, we seem to be doing stuff.
Right?
The strategy has finally gone back to status quo. Hit her till she dies.
The DPS the nuts out of her. That's it.
Yep. Shotgun.
Yeah. Shotgun blast to the face. Look at it. She's 58. I'm getting excited about this. This is working.
It only took who knows how long. When did we start? 11? It's only been almost 2.5 to 3 hours.
So when it's probably with the restart, it's probably been 3 hours, but it's
The restart?
yeah, like I started
yeah.
the stream for
That's
like
what I
a
was- yeah, I was
minute and a
counting.
half. Experience.
I think we actually started up the game itself around 11:30.
No, not 11:30, was it? I don't.
Yeah, it was like 11:20 something.
Put
I
it-
think it was earlier than that.
It might have been.
I was on point with getting here on time tonight.
But we didn't. But we talked for a bit, so we didn't start the actual.
You're right. That's true.
Although
Start-
I don't know once we actually started playing if we could have done much to get us here faster.
With the team comp
I
we
think we
had,
could-
I think there was a couple missteps, but like you're
A
right.
couple,
Mhm.
but I think
Alright.
probably could have done. We probably could be done if we had made some more poor decisions, but I don't think we could have gotten here
Yeah.
to this state.
I'm gonna
faster.
use reset because I can get my heal cards back into my item pool, which I really need. Reduce melee project toxin damage by 2 on this current turn all the.
Well, she
That's,
does melee. She does projectile
toxic.
damage, so that's actually not bad.
This is yeah, especially since the whole toxic thing where everything's toxic. And I'll proceed to rocket punch. Seems to have been. It seems to have been working out pretty well so far.
You were like Transorzeing styling this the whole thing, and this rocket punch.
It came in clutch with like breaking down her barrier.
Yeah, I mean it's an effective card.
Yeah,
you know.
the fact that you can hit
Mhm.
her twice with the same power
Right.
is.
I just imagine the rocket just hits her in the face and then comes around and hits her in the back.
All right, now I'm gonna throw jabber so she can't. She cannot deal damage till the start of her next turn, so
Nice.
she can take that. Pow. So no
And it
damage
does
for
2
her.
damage.
And
And
if,
micro targeting
like
computer.
if you either want to heal yourself or throw it my way to see if I can get another heal pull, it's up to you. But you know. fact
There's
is you can
another vat explosion going on, so I think we
uh,
actually want to play this because there's
yeah,
no vats
'cause I
in
don't
play
see
right
it
now.
do
To
anything.
explode.
Yeah. Yeah. It's wasted. That's great.
I don't think it destroys
Oh.
itself.
Soiled it.
Oh wait,
But we still take 3.
I would take 3. But 3's
Oh,
not
no,
bad.
let me
She's gonna take 3 first because she's the villain. All right, I'll let the choose for me.
Yeah. We're all.
We're all hopping around. Why is my mega computer helping her out? Can I program that thing to be like, don't help out the
Okay.
villain? Like,
Now, if you do that, you get an Omnitron situation. Dealt by environment cards that reduce by. So can you have 2 mega computers?
I guess I can because
Maybe
I can just keep.
Omni computer.
I have yeah, quantum computing. All right, all right.
Right, what do we got? Anything worth playing here? Think I'm gonna play anything. But
Me or you, really? Yeah. Oh, that works.
Chris, take a shot.
All right.
One day I will get my heals back, and everyone will be at max HP.
I love now Patriots like weapons free and now is like causing crazy damage.
Oh, it's the rat. Yeah. Shoot that rat. Teach you who's boss.
Yeah, now you can kill the rats.
There's no benefit to rats anymore. Do you still have environmental immunity or no?
I do.
And mega computer protected me. Nice. Rat did nothing. Oh, she can't do damage because of my throat jab. So haha.
Perfection.
So therefore, Expatriate can continue doing damage.
It's getting low.
Yeah, I think she's on the ropes.
I think we actually managed to be competent. Like somehow, like
Whoa! I wouldn't go that far.
we definitely pulled an alley oop.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
I like how I don't want to. I just like the ironic nature of how the singularity was the point at which things turned around.
The singularity was the turning point, and the commitment to the singularity of just dumping all the equipment in to get rid of the boat.
Yeah, we just gotta put it all in. The power of friendship, you know.
That was.
It's like I can destroy him, but I need all of your help. All of them, all of your help. It's
I
like,
need
okay.
all. I could just see the big like the big grain sack full of equipment. Just be like, or a grain sack open. Just like put the equipment in here. We're gonna put this on the ship and blow it up.
It was like, it's like, but my boomerangs. You have another
I
boomerang.
know, but what if they don't come back to me? I'm still sticking with that joke. Where in the world is?
You know, actually, we would have been like screwed if it wasn't for the fact that we have these like 3 heroes that are all about equipment.
That's true. There is equipment synergies going on. Ooh, look at that damage. Look at you.
Hey, I try.
Yeah, burn her.
Freeze her.
So, chat, what's your Nep? What's your thoughts on Absolute Zero?
Not even bothering with that.
Would be interested in their take.
Because we're all like meh, not excited about that character.
No, he's great. I love him.
I mean, as a character, I guess he's pretty cool, but like, fun hero,
No. I meant
trivializes some fights.
I don't care
Really?
about his
Alright.
character at all. I just love his mechanics. They're just so overpowered.
Yeah.
Definitely the meta. Yes, all the useless cards.
Personally, I have a lot of fun with Stuntman. Because of all the actions you can play off afterwards. Oh, wait, my turn. Should I just throat jab again? I feel like rinse and repeat. Throat jab.
Stab him in the throat.
I think that's a good option.
Just nullify their ability to do it.
It's really about the nullify. I mean, the 2 is just oh, look at this.
Nice.
All right, let's see what the environment's gonna bring us. Mother rat. I think we should just play the rat, right?
Yeah, play the rat.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
The rat.
Oh, you get to shoot the rat, so there you
Shooter.
All right, boom, boom.
Burn. Let's melt them.
go.
Ongoing or environment card. That's good in case we get another like annoying VAT or something. It's like nope.
I don't even.
Mep, have you played the other? I'm sure it sounds like you've played this game a little bit, so I'm guessing you've played the team mode, the villains versus the heroes. What's your thoughts on that? I'd be curious. I played it once. It's an interesting mode. I like the characters of it. I actually kind of wish they could single out the characters. But I killed like 3 or 4 villains, and then like 1 or 2 I couldn't touch at all. I was like, what? Yeah, you're right. I do agree. I think the digital version. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed playing the game with the cards. That was fun. It was good times. But I appreciate the video game doing a lot of the math and the card mechanics for us. And actually, I think they stylize it very cool too. So, but yeah.
Yes, not having to do the math is amazing. Like, I do not even attempt to play the pen and paper version of this game without the tracking app.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
almost
I don't want to
essential.
imagine this without. Yeah, like,
It would take 3 times as long. I mean, I don't think it's
oh
not
yeah,
that it wouldn't be as fun, but I do think it,
it's a lot
especially
more micromanaging.
yeah, micromanaging and some of these combos. Also, I think there's more opportunity to like misinterpret a rule or and you would do something not intentionally, but it wouldn't be true to the form of the game. Savage, Mana, and Inventory Barrage will finish this. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just need to. I think we could probably get this down in like 2 or 3 more turns. Yeah, like I said, finish it off with a savage attack by Haka.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah,
like
I
you
just
said,
wouldn't use
Wraith.
it until it's guaranteed, because if they
Well, I'm
end
out
up
of throat
pulling that
jobs.
one card that summons like 5 more minions, I'd be like,
Oh yeah, if she's got like the Motley Crew card, that would
Yeah,
that
but you can. Yeah, but he's saying you can inventory barrage. You can blow up all of your equipment. So you can do 2x per
Oh,
equipment
that's
you
right. That's right.
destroy.
That's card. Yeah.
And then I can also do the same thing for.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we actually, I think, can do it this turn.
Yeah. It'll be another Singularity moment.
I don't have Singularity, but I do have the Defense Blast.
Well, you get your card first.
Okay, I'm gonna use this.
Yeah,
Actually,
just any damage we can throw at her, just throw it.
So you might want to use the fisticuffs or the fletchettes.
well, I gotta
Because
disrupt.
that'll
I have
get
to use it. Yeah. Okay, get rid of this. 'Cause I
yeah.
don't like it. And
Skip.
skip. Hurt them.
And then
And defensive blast.
okay.
We
Go.
should do 4.
Or is the fist? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and then Wraith inventory barrages, and we win.
This one. Discard card.
All right, inventory barrage it is. Here we go. Oh. What? Oh. 1 damage. I don't get the kill shot. Nah, that stinks.
The rat shows up, kills them. Yeah.
Increase all damage by. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
It actually makes your job easier.
Oh wait, yeah, no. Oh.
Hey, I got another inventory barrage. Well, I would have to play along.
If,
You
I
got this,
hope
Legacy.
there's a 1 in
Smacker.
5 chance of it being a rat.
I mean, you could just flying smasher.
Wait, no, don't you want to? Oh, okay. I was gonna say do you want to finish it with
Oh
Haka?
wow.
Well, I should
Um,
have. But
The day was saved finally.
Yes.
Ah,
Wow. Wow,
Now
guys.
she goes.
Omnitron his calculation of a 0% success was wrong, but oh, I wish it.
Omnitron, where's your math now?
My math was wrong. I was far more confident than I believed myself to be.
uh,
Singularity.
that was awesome, guys. Good job.
Nice
Ah,
work.
It was great. Yep.
That was awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, so I believe we're gonna all wrap up the stream after that. Thank you all for watching. Please, if you like the show, please follow. Please subscribe to Rabid Haberdashery. But more importantly, please donate to Extra Life. This is what we're doing this for. So I'll put the link in the chat. Go to the Extra Life page. It helps. The charity helps take care of sick kids that are in their hospital stays. So it goes to a good cause. We will have another episode soon. Maybe next Wednesday. We do this on Wednesday nights, a little after 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And tomorrow we have Lexington Last of the Line, a Star Trek RPG that'll be starting tomorrow. And then throughout the week we have on Sundays we have a Mutant is a Mastermind role-playing campaign that's done in person. That's broadcast in the stream. On Mondays there is a Pathfinder campaign broadcast in the stream. And there's other events in between. So please check us out. Also, I want to thank our special guest today, Mark, for coming, for first time coming and being the one that introduced half the group to this game in real time way back in the day, and the butterfly effect he caused for us loving this game and playing it for enjoyment. So thank you, Mark, for coming and making the time. Thank you for getting the word out.
Thanks for having me. This was fun, and glad to join anytime you need someone to fill a chair. So
yeah, definitely. You're more than welcome to come back in. We have an open invite, so whenever we're doing on Wednesday, if you have a guests are always more than happy. You're also more than welcome to join us in the other things we do. If any of that sounds appeals to you, that'd be great. Yeah, no, thanks for coming.
thanks.
And thank you, Chris, for coming. As
problem.
well as being the guest that our perennial guest that's been helping us out and keeping things alive. So thank you for coming.
My pleasure. Glad we pulled out the win. And Mark, thanks for coming. Really appreciate it.
We did.
All right, let's get Coinless to bed.
Yeah, poor Coinless.
Yes.
Coinless, any last words?
It was a pleasure having you all here. It was an amazing time. And I hope everyone has a wonderful night.
I hear your alarm going off in the bed. You better get up pretty soon. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, I'll let you all go. All right, I'll let you all go.
Night all.
Good night.
Night.
Thanks for coming.